Hello everyone, happy Tuesday afternoon if you are like me, hanging out on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm guessing if you're watching this on stream or on archive, it is not Tuesday afternoon. Sorry, I'm getting the chat up in a place where I can actually see it now that I've made it tiny and off to the side. Okay, there we go. Pull it this way. No, I don't need to see the audio form. I need to see the chat. That is why I said chat only, please. Dear phone, please work. There we go. It could be some other day. You're right. Dismal Bone says, I've been reading awful MMO light novels to feed the same sickness. Nothing makes me understand the MMO isekai genre more than playing Final Fantasy XI. It is so much more the thing than the contemporary MMO. Sorry, I'm going to bring up chat in a bigger window for me to see separately than the one that I'm capturing. There we go. Yeah, it's like such a different, distinct thing than a certain, than Final Fantasy XIV, than contemporary WoW, than any of that stuff. Not least of all because signing up for it is such a nightmare, and because you have to navigate this wonderful Play Online viewer, which does have some of the best video that there is. I'm gonna hop in. I've been playing for the last, I don't know, a few days. I'm pretty. I had one of those experiences of playing a game yesterday that makes you go like, oh, video games are so good, actually. All right, let's see if this is actually being captured the way it should be. It seems like it is. Chat, you should tell me if it's fucked up. Now there should be audio and everything. All right. That's good, accept. Yeah, I how's the audio? Because now that we're in game, actually, you know what? Let me get in game proper. Yeah, this section is super loud, so let me get into game. And I can always bring it down if I have to, but here we go. Here we go in Juno. I don't know how. I don't know if this is just Juno. I'm guessing people just say Juno. Yeah, Final Fantasy XI. It's here. Yeah, someone said, what's it like compared to 14? It is such a different thing. It is such a different thing. It is hard to begin to explain how different it is if you haven't played this era of MMO before. Notably, you'll see I don't have any sort of abilities bar. What I do have, of course, is a huge list of spells, which, let me target myself for a second so I can just go through my huge, I'm a red mage, I'm level 41, something like that. And you can see here that I have 1,000 spells, some of which are useful all the way through, is my understanding. Stuff like Dia and Bio, even as they get outclassed by damage, you might want a cheap and easy way to try to, for instance, apply a debuff. Stuff like that. The red mage is great. I'm about to go get blue mage. That's kind of what my plan is for today. That's kind of like what my goal is. This is a very set your own goals game. So like yesterday, my entire thing was I want to get the ability to go to where blue mage is, which is in a place called Organ, which is one of the earlier expansions of the game. I say earlier expansions, and I'm sure someone out there is like, that was not an early expansion. That was, actually, I think it might have still been an early expansion. But you know, yeah, it really is the Dragon's Dogma Final Fantasies. I think it's like a cheesy take for me specifically to try to issue. But there is a lot of the sense that you are in a world that has a sort of simulated quality. It leans into the sense of simulation in the way that I think some of Dragon's Dogma stuff does. Not all the way to, you know, this is a survival crafting game where you're like trying to you know, put two rocks together to make an axe or whatever. But in the sense that it has, it wants to, oh, Empress with 3 S's, someone who I see around all the time. Sorry, I just want to get this port crystal thing. It has like a real, you know, you are not doing your MMO rotation in this game. You have a toolbox, and you use that toolbox to complete, to interact with things. Let me go fuck around for a second and like show y'all how the, you know, I'll just use that crystal on a hop somewhere where I can like fight some stuff that's kind of to level. I actually don't know. I'm 41. I actually don't know where I should be. I guess I do know where I should be. I should go back to that place where I just had that wild ass fight. Yeah, right now it's expensive. It's like $40 right now, I think, most places. I would wait until it's cheaper somewhere, maybe. Though, if you have the desire in your heart for it, I get it. Yeah, the non-Steam version is fine. I'm not launching it in Steam. I'm launching it through an application called Windower, which has added a bunch of stuff like that mini map in the top right, like I want to say this experience bar up top, the fact that I was able to scroll and pull that thing around, some other important stuff like you'll see I have these bars on the right now that say like protect you, and it's going to say shell in a second. And those are things that are not normally in the top left. You can see my currently active effects, like Dark Souls. It was the first time you've seen my face. I'm like, I used to be on the internet all the time. I used to, you know, the Waypoint era, the Giant Bomb era, I was out here. I have hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of my faces on the internet playing video games. It's an auto attack driven game, right? In some ways, I mean, in the sense that, in contrast to something like 14, where you're just constantly in your rotation. I was explaining this to someone earlier today, and saying that, like, you know, the thing. God, I should actually be paying attention because I don't want to get washed here. What does this thing do? It's with the lightning. So, like, you know, I should be not casting water on it. I should be casting thunder. So, like, you know, you can see here, there's, again, there's no, like, there's a global cooldown, there is a cycle, stuff moves through, you know, through ticks. Oh god, I'm gonna get rocked here, huh? I should have summoned my trusts. It's fine. I'm gonna self-heal. Oh, I'm gonna get interrupted is what's gonna happen, actually. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get stone skin on myself. I'm gonna get interrupted during this, too. You know what? It might be fine. It might be fine. I'm about to get a weapon skill. I should just focus on damaging them down, is what I should do. There's one. And then let's weapon skill. Let's stun him. And then let's try and put him to sleep. That would actually be sick. I did put him to sleep, and let's use that. I should have cured myself instead of letting that auto attack slide. There we go. It's my actual strongest damage spell right now is water. It's sort of like an ATB system. I mean, it's like the traditional. In a real way, it's like this is what MMOs were like for the longest time. It is an ATB system in the sense that I can cast slow on this greater pugil to slow down the speed at which it attacks. And that, you know, haste is one of the most important things you can get on yourself. I should just take a potion is what I should do. I think I have a potion 3 on me. There we go. And certain things like potions take less time to use than spell casting, right? Yeah, there is no hotkeying for abilities. What there is a lot of macros, which was kind of the experience I just had last night that made me go like, damn, this game might be good. Yeah, the Red Mage buffs and debuffs is great. Yes, in Thunder would have been great there. Traditionally what I do is like, okay, hey, what's the thing I'm like getting up to? You see I have a plugin that tells me what the weaknesses are. So like in Thunder would have been fantastic there, where I could have used it's a white mage spell, I think, or a white magic spell in Thunder, or what are they also weak to? They're also weak to ice and blizzard, right? Either one of those, I think in Thunder maybe is a little bit better. It does, 100%. Unbiased Fanboy says, something about navigating the menu makes it feel a lot more like a traditional ATV turn-based game, hugely, to say nothing of simply the sense that there is... The thing that I like most about this game is it feels like I'm building a character and making choices. I'm deciding which spells to spend my money on. I'm, if I go over to Blue Mage, I'll be deciding which traits to unlock via what things I'm going to slot in contrast to something like 14, where like the goal is to learn the fight, the goal is to maximize your rotation, the goal is to get like the good gear, best in slot gear. Here, gear is a thing where it's like, oh, this gear is really good for doing debuffs, and so you might want to hunt down all of the debuff gear so you can specialize in that. Yeah, I'm playing a little... I'm technically... Oh, I'm getting jumped is what's happening. This Banshee's jumping me. I should have been more careful. Ugh, get out of here, buddy. What do you need to? Light and fire? Well, guess what? I think I have... Oh, you know what I don't?
Have?
Oh, hi, Janine. Hello.
Hi.
I have Dia 2, which is a really powerful, important red mage spell that lowers enemy defense. What I have is, I'm getting kind of rocked with what I actually have. No, I have Shining Blade, which I think is going to make light work of this thing. We'll see. Did that not hit? What just happened there? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I had a nap and then woke up from that nap at a prompt time.
Amazing.
It's nice when it happens.
It is nice when that happens.
Love a win.
It's so nice when that happens. Let's see if I can paralyze this Banshee really quick. Oh, it resists water dark. I did not see this huge list of things it resists. Let me pull this over. Okay. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Did not expect to get jumped by this guy, so, you know. Normally, I'm out here with a bunch of NPCs in my party. And yes, that's the other huge thing. Deus Ex Machina says there's a job and sub-job system in this game, which, again, Was there another voice? What was that other voice I just heard?
That was weird, right?
Was that you?
No, I heard it too. I thought it was Allie.
I also thought it was Allie. Allie, are you calling in?
Do they make a sound? Do they like make a sound that sounds like Allie?
They could. That would be wild.
It sounded like Allie going.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
Like saying something, but like far away or like muffled.
Allie's on vacation right now, so should not be calling in.
I think people in the chat also being like, that sounded like Allie.
Stream's haunted. Stream's haunted by Allie. Oh, it was the Blue Alert plugin. Thank you. I just turned that on because I'm about to go get Blue.
Oh.
I'm about to go get Blue Mage, and Blue Mage is.
Did Allie make that?
Allie made that. That's the Allie. Allie is the Blue Mage champion, and so that was a wild sound.
You know, Allie does kind of give Blue Mage.
Yeah, I think so too. Allie has like an interest in the world and its creatures.
Yeah.
You know, she wants to learn from them.
Yeah.
And then use their skills.
She likes acquiring.
She likes to acquire things. It's true.
Uh-huh.
In fact, you know, one of the first things she communicated to us when she got to Japan was a cool thing she acquired. So.
That's true. I almost put that in the thing this week.
Did
that
you
was like,
in the newsletter?
I would want to ask her permission.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a hold of her in time, and also I don't know if anyone is as excited about this as we are.
It's funny. Well, I think we have deeper. Yeah, well, you know, Allie can post.
We know the Allie lore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna
work fast. That's
teleport back.
Fast.
That's true, 100%. I'm gonna teleport back to a place where I'm not gonna get killed. I guess actually I should talk more just about like what the game is a little bit, and so to do that, let's summon some trusts. Let's get some randos in, not actual randos, NPC randos in here. This guy is an incredibly powerful tank that I don't understand why they... I think he's like a... You know, this game has been out for 22 years now, and I think at certain points they're like, hey, everybody, have like a really powerful toy, you know? And he is one of those.
A lot of this feels like, oh, you're not going to be able to get a really good party together unless you have a lot of friends.
Hugely, yes.
Let's give you some seriously competent sidekicks, and not sidekicks that are placeholders until you do real stuff.
Exactly,
you know?
That exactly seems like the vibe. Which, let me tell you, is useful for me. I used a bunch of them last night to finish a fight that was kicking my ass. I've not tried Lion 2 yet. This character looks like she belongs to a different video game. 1 second, let me pull Lion 2 in here. Let's see if I can get her to stand away from everybody else. She looks like a Final Fantasy X character. There in the middle, especially in cutscenes, which unfortunately I don't think.
Wait, yeah, who does she remind me of?
Like,
there's like a girl in Final Fantasy VIII who's got like flippy hair.
She does kind of have
You know, flippy.
Someone said, is she green screened in? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Selfie, people saying selfie. Selfie has the flippy hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God bless. Mm-hmm. You gotta show off Gilgamesh. She's confusing.
Gilgamesh is confusing if you come from 14, anything. Really anything. He's just a samurai. He's just a guy with a sword. Actually, I don't know. Is he a samurai? Is he
He's wearing samurai armor.
He is, but I have another different samurai who has a different stance, which is interesting. So, yeah, I don't know what his deal is. Yeah, and so, you know, you all saw me suffering with those fights before a little bit. If I run back over with this stack of people, it will be a lot easier, where I will barely have to do anything. Importantly, we also have my favorite party member, Cornelia, whose whole job is to just stand here and give full-time buffs. She gives like a constant haste buff and some other damage increases, but she doesn't actually do anything. She just chills and sometimes laughs. I don't know what her deal is. I'm sure she's like a main party character, or a main like plot character at a certain point, but yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had this moment last night that was just such a oh, I understand what this game is moment. It was right here. It was after interacting with this undulating confluence. At a certain point in the plot, when you get here and you use this thing, a big creature comes out, and he absolutely kicked my ass. I was like, this seems really hard. I got him into 40% health. I was like, I don't know if I can actually make this happen. And then I ended up doing the thing that like video games are good at sometimes, which is you go, okay, well, what do I know? I know that part of what's happening is my trusts, which are these NPC party members, are getting stun locked by this guy. I know that they are getting clumped up and maybe aren't doing enough damage right now. I know that I am getting knocked around. I don't have like good protection stuff up on me. So let me change the party around. So I changed out Cornelia, for instance, whose buffs are great, but like she isn't healing me all the time. For another healer, I added in like a stronger damage dealer. I went out and, saved up some money to buy better spells, to buy like better debuff spells. I set up macros finally for my main things, like this set right here of Bio and Dia, which are, Bio's like a poison spell that also lowers the enemy's attack damage, like how much damage they're doing. Dia is a wonderful game critic. Dia is a debuff and then a light attack that does. I think Bio might be dark and not poison. Dia is a light attack that lowers the enemy's defense. The thing was weak to water. I wanted to be able to slow it down quickly. I wanted to be able to cure myself quickly, and like all of that, doing that work, and then cashing in my like once an hour super move meant I was able to just barely push the fight over the edge. And that feeling is truly like That's not a thing I have ever gotten in 14 or in any other contemporary MMO that I've tried. Of like, ooh, I cracked it. I worked at it. I figured it out. Normally in 14, if I lose, it's like, oh,
are you doing your rotation?
Did I fuck up my rotation? Did someone else on the team fuck up their rotation? Is the tank...
Is the healer...
Exactly.
Is the healer a loser? Fuck you, healer. Fuck you.
Exactly. Is the tank forgetting... Did the tank forget to put on their enmity growing thing? I forget what that thing is even called.
They're different for each thing.
Oh, yeah. But like that main thing, that's
a good point, because that's the stuff that's like super fucking exhausting about playing that game, but like I think particularly like modern MMOs in general often is very just like, well, you're at this level, so here's what you're expected to be and do.
Totally, yeah.
And if you're not doing that, you'll fail, and if you are doing it, you'll be fine.
Yes. KGB says the closest feeling I get to that in 14 is when I get some clutch raises as RDM, as Red Mage. Yeah, I think that there's stuff that's like... actually, that's not where I'm going.
It's because people don't expect... Like, that's the thing that's interesting about Red Mage in that game, is that, like, people don't expect you to act as a healer, even though you have that capability.
You have it. Yeah.
You're slotted in there as DPS, so like you can do shit when stuff is going bad, and if you're smart about it, you can do it instantly, and that feels good.
Yep. This is wrong. Where the fuck am I going? I'm going...
But also, I've played Red Mage, and I've done that, and I've had people get mad at me.
Really? For like stepping out of your slot?
Yeah. Even though like nothing bad like I got everyone, like, people got up faster, but just like the fact that I had done it, they were like, you don't do that, don't waste your time with that. And I was like, we're doing a fucking daily whatever thing, relax. It's roulette, calm down.
And I truly, Robotgo says there's some conversation in the 14 community right now about how it's too hard, and it's like, no, there's nothing in here you might need to step back and reassess how to do it. I think that there is room in the world for what, has maybe derogatorily, but the sort of theme park MMO. I get the appeal of that to some degree, right? There are parts of 14 story that I really like, and there are parts of 14 that I'm like, yo, this is so hype, cool cutscene, big fight. Ooh, look at that boat. Look at that big boat going by. Hell yeah. I think that stuff is all, like, I get the appeal of it for folks. But yeah, I put 250 hours into 14, which I know was nothing compared to some people, but at no point did I step back and go like, what's an interesting decision I can make as a player in this moment? And I don't mean narratively, I mean simply, wow, that's the boat. Fuck, I think I have to get on this boat. 1 second. Shit. That's the exit note.
Yeah, the most interesting decisions that I recall making in 14 are glamours.
Yeah, 100%.
And I was into glamours, but that's not enough at some point.
I think I'm going to Mahora. Is this wrong? This might be right. I think this is right. I think I have to get to Mahora to get to the other place. Please let me hurry up and get on this boat. I'm begging you. I don't know when the next one is. Whew, I think I made it. Sorry, I thought it said humiliate. I thought that guy's name was Humiliate. Made it. Can I not open these doors so they're not... Can't look at the view from this boat? Come on.
Oh, you just have to hang out in the cargo hold? That's grim.
Gross. Just me on this boat? Okay. That's fine. Maybe once we're going, we can pop out. Someone earlier said, asked how long I'd been playing. Literally a few days, right? I think it was Saturday I finally broke down and installed it and got it.
You had sort of played it in the past, but not deeply,
yes,
right?
20 years ago. Genuinely, somewhere, I think 2004 is probably right, because I had a laptop for school, for college at the time, and had... That summer, I think it came out in 2002, but I couldn't have run it on anything when I was in high school still. So yeah, that's, I think, 2004. What made me fall off then? Being a capricious, 19-year-old, playing with on a tiny Dell laptop that didn't run it particularly well, and There wasn't controller input easy for me to set up, and being a person trying to play a game on a PC and actually the real answer is I couldn't afford to have a monthly subscription game when I was in college.
Yeah.
That's really what it probably was I played my 30-day trial. I probably played that summer. And then that was that, All right, I'm glad this boat didn't just leave right away, but, get a move on here. Humiliate.
This is the downside of scheduled transportation.
Okay. He said it was now departing.
Make sure you're there.
Yeah.
You got there right as it arrived.
You're right.
You're an early bird.
I am. All right, I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna take a knee to heal up the rest of my HP, as KGB suggests. Oh, and in general, actually, I will say the thing that I like the most about playing this right now is I'm just gonna take a knee. I'm just gonna move through something at my own pace. I'm gonna have my own little goals that I set up. Oh, here we go. I think when I was playing 14, there was a real sense of I need to make forward progress. I want to see the story. I want to not get spoiled on something, so I'm going to try to get through it before someone tells me something. The goal was to get to the next big cutscene swell or the next cool boss fight.
Yeah.
Right? And there is some of that here, and there's a lot more right now mechanical incentive for it. I will say there is a quest line called Rhapsodies of Vanadiel that is very much, the rewards for it are so strong that it's kind of like I have to mainline. I feel like I should be mainlining that a little bit. But the way that it's paced means that it's not like I can just rush through it entirely. And so I can't just mainline it because I have to go off and do other side things. And while I'm doing other side things, I find myself chilling and just oh, hey, what if I try out these abilities? What if I go hang out in this zone? What if I go, try out some new trusts or whatever? Oh, hey, Sea Crab, what's your deal? Too weak to be worthwhile. We'll just hang out with the Sea Crab. No, I don't want to target. I want to take a knee. Can I untarget, please? There we go. Let's kneel with the Sea Crab. Yeah, real-time boat travel is kind of so sick. Also, the song is great.
It's a great song.
Oh. In general, the music has been really great. Oh, sit chair. Sit chair sounds great. Let's hit a little sit chair. I can't use that command while healing. Someone says you can fish up sea monsters. I've done no fishing yet. I briefly had
Oh, I was gonna ask, because this reminds me of the fishing trips in 14
sure.
that you could, the ocean fishing thing.
I'm kind of serving right now, I gotta tell you. Yeah, I gotta go.
Your shoulders are weird. I don't want to take away your sparkle, but
listen. Hi, Sylvie.
Hey, how's
Hello.
this going?
Hi.
I'm so excited I didn't miss it.
We're hanging out on a boat right now, on a cargo ship, with San, the
And a
boat
crab.
captain, and a crab. 13 minutes.
On and the Crab sounds like a novel from Vanity L.
It does. Yeah, this is my buddy the Sea Crab over here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good crab.
It is a good crab. Let's get a little first-person crab action here.
Oh, love it.
I lock on and... No,
I love are those its eyes up there? Has it got a Mr. Krabs thing going on?
Yeah, I think so. I think it does.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, very cute little blue sea crab.
Yeah.
Look at this. You know what, let me take a knee and see if I can get a little closer here. If I take a
don't
knee...
make them like this anymore.
They truly do not. All right, let me can I untarget this crab, please? Please let me untarget the crab. All right, there we go. Then let me take a knee. Oh no, he's crawling through me. Fuck, I wanted to take a knee and then look at him, because it would give me a better view. Apparently this crab is in 14. You know what else is from this that's in 14? Is the cool goblins. If you like the goblins of 14, they are just from here.
Oh, Yeah. Weren't those the goblins in 12 too, or am I?
I would believe that. I think that they are. I think that that's right.
I think even Crystal Chronicles had goblins like that, but I might be wrong.
I'm so mad that they messed up the Crystal Chronicles like port update
They're a little
remaster.
different. Yeah, my girlfriend and I complain about it all the time because we both adore that game.
I never played it because I was never a GameCube person, and so I was like, "Ooh, they're finally remaking this! I can't wait to finally get a chance to play it." And then they seem to have completely
they whiffed it.
Yeah.
Because like one of the, not to get on my high horse about it here, just to start venting about this, but the whole like fun for the first one for me was like your caravan carries, like it's the save is for the caravan, not necessarily for the
character, right? Yes.
And so you get like really cute cutscenes of your characters, like when the events happen and stuff.
That's
and that
so
you
cool.
just don't really get with the remaster because it's all just client-side single player, and then you join dungeon runs. It's like they just completely misunderstood what people want, and like I had some fun with it, but also it's like
the point always seemed to me that like it was one of those games where it felt, you know, not like it's an Animal Crossing game, but there is a sort of town building, hanging out with the crew with all the NPCs, and like how does the sort of community progress as you complete missions. And also, my understanding is you have to single player beat all of the stages first in order to multiplayer.
Oh, I didn't.
Or something
I don't
like
know
that.
I don't know about that. Might have been true.
Okay, maybe they fixed that. They may have fixed that. I read something like truly like remarkably, this is hostile to any way I would ever want to play this game. You know?
Yeah. No. God. I don't know if that. I just didn't run into that because I just happened to be doing those solo.
Right.
First,
Who knows?
You know, because of
That was the thing that I read, was someone recommended like, well, just go through the first 8 stages or whatever, so you unlock all of the levels, and then you can go through and play the whole game with somebody else, something like that. And I was like, that sounds like hell.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that the thing about that game that like I think ends up feeding into the Animal Crossing thing is the letter system. Do you know about that?
No.
'Cause I feel like you get a letter at the end of every dungeon from someone, and sometimes it's from your family. Like you get letters from like your little sister. It's so good, and you can reply back, and you can send gifts back home.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and then like you also like pick what your parents' like job is in the town. So like if you're like the blacksmith's kid or something, they'll sometimes send you stuff.
That sounds so good.
If you send them stuff, I think it affects what you can get. Oh.
Hello to the Sea Monk. Too weak to be worthwhile. We're just gonna hang out with the Sea Monk.
Is this correct that this remaster came out for Switch, PS4, iOS, and Android, and that's it?
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like Square Enix.
Because I would have tried it at some point if it was on PC,
so weird.
just to try
iOS.
it.
Yeah. I bet there's like some way to do it through like complicated GameCube emulation at this point. Like Dolphin's
for sure. I'm so sure.
GameCube emulation's not complicated anymore is the thing.
Yeah.
I think I guess not
the
complicated.
Online stuff.
It's the online stuff that I think would be complicated, but maybe I'm wrong. I have never been like inclined to try. I've always been a little intimidated.
I think
need someone to hold
has
my
like
hand for
pretty
that.
good multiplayer connection-y stuff, but I might be wrong there.
It is a manta ray / octopus. I hadn't realized.
I didn't.
Oh, that's
I thought
so
that was
cool.
2 character models. I thought there was just an unlabeled manta ray.
No, it's just a ray octopus.
Rules.
This is great. Love it. I am going to turn off the webcam for a second and quickly run to the restroom while we wait for another 8 minutes on this.
Sounds good. Wait, is this a real-time boat trip?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just like waiting to...
I thought you were just hanging out for a bit.
hanging out with stuff here. No,
we had to wait for the boat to
we're
leave,
on the boat.
too.
We're on the damn boat.
It's great.
Yeah.
Just don't make them like they used to.
They truly do not. They truly do not. All right, I will be right back. I'll leave y'all chatting. If you want to chat, I'll just hang out on the boat.
Yeah.
Let me hit that sit chair really quick. Sit in the chair.
Yeah.
There we go.
Serve a little while you're gone.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh.
Are you for real? Why?
Did it just attack you right
Bro,
when
why?
you sat
Why would you
down?
do that?
Standing room only.
Why would
Standing
you?
room only.
Yeah, I guess so.
Rude.
Simon, this is not what you want.
That's very funny.
So funny that just happened.
Trumpet was taken, says they aggro if you try to heal.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's so
How
funny.
dare? I wonder if heal counts as like a combat action.
Apparently,
broadly.
sitting in his chair counts as healing. Yeah.
That's
Alright,
true in
well.
my experience.
Ooh, we got music again. All right, I'm gonna sit up here instead, away from where the creatures seem to appear. All right, I will now be right back. I'll leave
Yeah.
you all chatting. BRB.
We'll try and be really loud if you get attacked.
Thank you.
This boat thing reminds me of one of my favorite early online worlds were different stories is the fact that in Second Life before you could teleport, but it costs money to teleport, and you could only teleport to like hubs versus just teleporting anywhere you wanted. So there was a
And you had to pay
thriving
for that?
industry of not real. You paid your fake money,
okay.
but, the thing that happened was like if you wanted to go somewhere else that was like sort of far from one of these hubs, there were cab drivers functionally
Holy shit.
who you would pay them a little bit and then they would drive you functionally. They would like fly you in like a sky taxi, I believe. This was before my time. I don't 100%. I never experienced this. I only ever heard the stories. And they would basically, they'd be milling around the teleport hub, and then you would pay them, and they'd take you to the place.
That's the stuff I love about MMOs in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like, I love the emergent, like the stuff that just like emerges out of like the constraints of the game.
I don't know how real of a constraint that
I
was.
guess not constraint, but like I guess like around like a common
it's
community
a constraint
desire.
in like an ability way, not a technical constraint necessarily.
Like I think
yeah.
the thing I go back to with MMOs is like I think about the way like people will have like raves in Final Fantasy 14 and stuff like that. By having like go to this Twitch channel to get the actual music in like the like their like guild home description or whatever, and being like, oh, it's cute that people do those.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
I was learning about the Second Life cab economy.
Interesting. This did not heal me, I've realized, so I'm going to take a knee and get the rest of this health up. I don't know what was going on there.
Weird.
Someone said, Grotimus said, PS2 era visuals are so on the money, the sweetest spot. I think this game looks great, and obviously there's some stuff here that is, I think, a little cleaner. I don't think I'm streaming at 60 frames a second. But I am running it at 60 frames a second, and that is incredible. It looks so good. I played the first 10 hours in 30 frames, and then went up to 60 and was like, damn.
Wow. I remember when I had a computer that could not run this.
Yeah, 100%. Totally. Yes.
That's wild.
It is wild.
So I wish all games looked like this.
Yeah, do you like my red beret, KB? KB said, please, Austin, the red beret. That zoom in.
You're a red mage.
Yeah, I'm a red mage.
Oh, and the tip of the feather's red too. That's a nice little detail.
Yeah, I did not. This is just where the armor is for where I'm at right now, but it works. It works for me.
That's MMOs.
Coffee, this is the official servers. I'm on Bahamut. A lot of the folks over at the Abnormal Mapping Network who've been playing it are over on Bahamut, including Subban, who just said good afternoon, gamers, in the link shell chat. I think we're coming up on our destination, maybe.
Yeah, how many Earth minutes are left?
We'll
That's
see.
a tree. That looks like a real tree that stuff happens under.
I bet that's Windhurst, which is like the Tarutaru place. Tarutaru
Gross.
are the Lalafell equivalent in this game, chat. I'm not just saying
They have
the
little
name.
frostbite noses and it grosses me out.
Less than an hour, 2 minutes in Earth time. It grosses you out.
It does. Their noses. Every time I look at a Tyru, I think about the dead guy from the Franklin expedition that they found on the ice.
Get him.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna say look him up because it's gross, and
Yeah,
not everyone is like wants to like look at a really well preserved dead sailor from 1900 whatever. But like, you know, it just looks like their noses are frostbitten and necrotic. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I do see that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jones Kama Ice Cream. Shout outs to Jones Kama Ice Cream first and foremost. Says the guy, Raph Koster, who led my favorite MMOs, Ultima Star Wars Galaxies, has a new game in the works. I want it to be cool so bad. Please. Galaxies is one I never got to play, but it has a, you know, I described this as having like sim-like feel. That's even more true for Galaxies, where like a lot of players were like dancers at the cantina or band members. Like that was the class they played.
Yeah.
And real like go out and rent or like buy land on Tatooine to like set up your little house.
Decentraland really just wanted to be Star Wars Galaxies too.
100%. 100%. Yeah, I know there's some.
That like makes it a little bit sadder.
Oh, it does. I mean, there's a lot of ways in which all that shit felt like, hey, we've been doing this for 20 years. You want the old stuff back, except you want to be able to monetize every little aspect of it, you know?
Yeah. Or like you weren't in the mines enough to know that this already happened.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. Yes. And it's funny because it's like, you know, I think Janine, you and I have spent a lot of time in our lives playing MMOs together, but there are things about them that I think I forgot. You know, coming back to this and being like, oh right, like auto attack, no ability bar, you know, the fact that like there is not just like an MSQ style main quest that like directs you from point to point to point, like all this stuff that feels so distinct. And it's not just a Final Fantasy XI thing. It's like MMOs were just like this, right? Like I played a bunch of EverQuest at the time. It was also very similar. I have not checked out the City of Hero private server. Speaking of games, Janine, that you and I played a ton.
Oh my god, yeah, we played so much City of Heroes.
Yeah.
I feel like I played all the follow-ups to these things.
Did you play
I played like Champions Online a lot.
Online.
Oh yeah, Champions Online was weird.
There's some stuff
it was
in
weird.
It that was cool, but yeah.
Conceptually, it was neat, but like a thing that always kind of bugged me was something about the look and feel of it was.
It's
sort of
ugly.
Like plastic, like plasticine.
It's
like stretchy, bouncy, kind of yucky.
I can't remember the name of it, but there's another game. There's like a superhero like comic aesthetic like strategy game on the PC that it always reminded me of.
Oh my god, what is it called? A Freedom Force.
Freedom Force, yeah. It looks like that in the same way, where it's like I think trying to ape like a Silver Age. Sorry, comics people, if I'm wrong about that. And it just doesn't work in 3D, especially.
There's there's a new Freedom Force-y game out now called Capes. I want to say it's called, but I've not tried. Wow, there's kind of somber music. Also, what is going on with you? What is going on with you?
Oh my goodness!
Who's that big man? Oh, that's Gooblin.
I can't see his name.
It's Gooblin. Yeah.
Of course.
Something that's fucking wild about this game to me is I'm constantly seeing people and going, yo, I want that fit. I want these outfits. Yeah. And that does not normally happen to me in MMOs these days, largely because like late game, end game stuff is always so like outrageous, and it doesn't feel... Endgame stuff feels so like, oh, this is the neon set. This is the spiky set. And I often feel like... there's not a lot that I want.
14 does this though. That's like, you know, 14. You get a lot of people who will mix. They'll have their like end game PvP piece, but they'll also be mixing it with like shit you can get at level 14 if you know a Weaver.
If you know the right.
I mean, that's also like that. There's like a very extensive glamour system in that too, right?
Totally.
That like really encourages that.
I will just say that aesthetically, this is so much more my speed in the sense that no one here is glowing bright blue. Well,
It's all a little bit dusty.
We saw
it's all-
Gooblin.
Yeah, we saw Savannah Lynn. Savannah Lynn, incredible name for what I think is a ninja. I should be paying attention because I think I have to get on another boat here. I think I'm going to...
Chat does point out that that's red, not blue, so...
Yeah, that's right.
Checkmate.
That is different. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's different. That's like blood rage. It's not the glow.
I did not realize how small the Tarutaru
Oh,
is.
they're
That they're
fucking tiny. Yeah, look
they're
at this little
tiny.
guy. Yeah,
I feel like they
they're
definitely have retconned that a little bit because there's one in
Yeah.
Dissidia. I think Shantoto is the
Yeah,
is the
Shantoto.
one.
I literally just saw the Shantoto, the rise of Shantoto.
Okay.
Like first cutscene. It's a major. It's
one of the
the minor.
expansions.
It's a minor expansion. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're like way like especially the small ones in 14 are way more like I don't know, they're not as compact.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this properly. I couldn't like treat one like a soccer ball in the same way I can treat these Tarutarus.
They're really tiny. They're really
so
tiny.
little.
I
And
am
Janine's
also
right
playing
about
a
the
tall.
noses.
I am also playing a taller race. I'm playing the Elvan, who are tall, compared to
Yeah.
like, here's the Mithra, who are.
I just like, how do the cameras work
I
for the
don't
little
know.
ones?
It's a great question.
I just feel like it would
right.
have to be like you're probably pretty far away, I guess. But
Yeah.
Okay,
It
sorry.
feels
I'm
like
trying
you
to
get lost
figure
all the
out
time.
here. All right, I'm going.
Becomes
I'm
a
taking
first-person shooter.
The ferry to Alzabi is what I think I'm doing.
Okay.
Is this the ferry to Alzabi? Is there a sign I can look at? Hold up. Laughing Bison, what's the deal? Yeah, there we go. Ship bound for Alzabi will leave in 5 minutes in Earth time.
I love the
Oh,
big
yeah.
guys too. They're like weird lizard tails.
Yeah, they're great. I had not realized their tails until like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, it's just kind of like there.
Yeah.
I love that they just like their pants are
Their-
tailored
their
for
pants
them.
are
Let's get
tailored.
a good detail on the character
little
design.
leg.
Yeah, like a
The
little tail, like
tail.
for the tail.
it
Yeah,
has the same trim on it.
It
That's
does.
super cute. It's his work uniform.
Yeah. Hey, Zexu and Grimer. Oh, wait, I have to turn on... Did I not turn on Ballooner? Or Balloon?
Jack says the way y'all are calling them the little ones is so funny to me because I'm not sure about any of these names, even though I used to be like weirdly obsessed with this game I never played.
The little ones are Tarataru, the big ones are Galka. Or Galka.
Yeah. I'm pulling up a wiki.
Yeah, get a wiki going. The one that I like is bg-wiki.com. Though that's like really like for good in-game stuff.
Okay.
You know?
It'll still help give me a list of things, and that's mostly what I'm looking
Yes,
for.
for sure. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to Grimer. Let me talk to Grimer. Or Grimmer.
Grimir?
Grimir. I'm bored. Maybe I should move to a city and a country with a little more life. Say, how are things where you come from? Apparently I'm not talking to you. No response.
These are both from Twilight Town.
Yeah, huge Twilight Town energy.
Yeah. The music, too, honestly.
Great little uniform here. Dia. 3 Earth minutes. Love that.
I love that they say Earth minutes. It's so funny to
very
me.
Funny.
Though I guess there is no like visible in-game clock in this. This is before that was like a thing. Or am I missing it?
There might current time. Here it is.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
17.
I love that.
And
That's
Gibbous.
Earth time.
that's Earth time. That's Earth time. But except the beginning part is Lightning Day. That's Vanadiel time.
Yeah, I love that.
Right,
see.
right.
Lightning Day, of course, means we all know this. That it's the day where lightning
noises.
damage is better. I actually don't remember how this goes. There's 8 days each. I know each one is like
I'll look it up.
an elemental thing. Yeah, here we go. The days of the week have influence on spell power. For instance, Light's Day occasionally increases light magic potency by 10%. Likewise, Dark's Day decreases cure potency by 10%. Evil. And then the moon stuff is wild. I mean,
Oh, wait, the moons. Oh my! They just don't make them like they used to.
they truly do not. Moon phase. Here we go. Let's see. Luck-based stuff. Where was the thing that was like I lost my mind about. Make this bigger. 1 second. I can read this better. Moon affects certain aspects of Vana'diel as well as some pieces of equipment. There's rumors about it affecting luck-based stuff.
Looks like there's equipment that it affects too.
It does seem to affect equipment specifically. Yeah, okay, full moon increases item drop rates. Fishing results improve. Crafting skills are improved. Skill ups are improved, rather. The number of high-quality item synthesizes decreased. Gardening yields are higher, and chocobo digging is more accurate.
They were cooking. When it's the gibbous moon, there's a bow that gets better ranged accuracy and attack, depending on if it's the waxing or waning gibbous. It's all sorts of shit. It's very fun. I really love all that stuff.
Rainbow Fish in the chat says, am I remembering right that there was a thing about which direction you were standing in when you were crafting affecting things?
That has to be fake. That has to be fake.
Okay, it's a myth. Okay.
It's a fun myth. It is a fun myth. Sorry, did I miss the fairy? I stopped paying attention. Did I miss?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. On this wiki, there are like I'm on the moon phase page, and it has myths for it. I love that.
Wild to still have myths about a game that is old enough to drink.
I know.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
It is. Here we go. Wait, why are the pages of tomes flaring up?
How's that boat moving perfectly sideways when it's wind powered?
Magic. Classic magic. You don't need to purr the word bored, but...
It's funny that she purred bored, but not fairy and arrive.
Yeah,
Bored is harder to
I don't know how you would, yeah, showing off, I guess, actually. Mutton Bandit says, boats move sideways under a gibbous moon. So true.
Place.
Of course.
Adding that to the myths section on the moon phase page.
Rain is the cheat code for Vibe, so I hope it's raining above. I hope when we go up top, it's still raining. I am going to, for now, I'm going to get a better view. I'm going to quickly go into config and chat filters. And then, no, it's not chat filters. Is it window 2? Is there a separate chat filter thing here? No. I think it is chat filters, but I don't remember how to do the thing I want. Here it is. I am going to turn off the link shell stuff, just because, you know, those folks don't know that I'm streaming, maybe. Maybe they do, but they didn't sign up to be talking on the internet. I don't know, I'm trying to rotate around that way, and there's not room for it.
A physical camera.
Physical camera. This is why I made this title, Let's Hang in Vana'diel, because I was like, I know I'm traveling today. That is what my goal is to get to this other place and then get this new job, and so I know that's going to take a bit.
Is the equivalent of like calling people while you're in an airport terminal just to hang out?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. How do I? Let me make sure here we go. Quest, an empty vessel. Where's this guy at? All right. Reading the guide here. Oh,
I can tell my guide story if you're.
Oh, please do.
So the reason I was briefly obsessed with this game.
Just clicked. Okay, yeah. Please continue. What you're about to tell me just clicked. So go ahead.
Yeah. When I was in, I want to say 5th grade, when I was walking to school one day, just on someone's lawn, there was a torn in half Brady Games guide for Final Fantasy XI. And I was already like, oh,
Torn
that's
in half.
yes, torn in half. And I think more likely, actually, the better way to put it is I found 2/3 of a FF11 guide, and the front of it was missing, so I just have it.
Wow.
But I took it, even though it was, slightly damp. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I took it and then I like brought it home, and like I couldn't get my parents to like get on the board with paying a subscription to a video game. So I never got to play it, but I just like would read this thing all the time. Just be like, oh wow, I wonder what it's like to play as a dragoon. I guess I'll never know that. And that's why I'm never gonna play this, because it's like, well, the game in my head is probably way more fun than clicking through menus.
It's, I think if you have a good enough sense of what it is close to the thing you have in your mind.
Yeah,
it's just
probably.
It's not the thing that you had in your mind when you were young, is probably the truth.
That is 100% true.
Right.
I know that for a fact.
But at the time, there wasn't much to compare it to. Do you know what I mean? Like, something kind of interesting to think about here is this game comes out in 2002. There had been a handful, obviously, of 3D-based Final Fantasies at that point. But there was still something, this is the first time that there was one where you were running around and being like, I'm targeting this guy. Oh, fuck, this guy gonna kill me on this boat? That would suck. Let me, what are you weak to? Lightning? Lightning? Okay. Please don't kill me on this boat. Seems tough. Don't like that. I should have summoned my... Let me get Protect up really quick. I was gonna interrupt my Protect if I don't time it right. Oh, I should get Aqua Veil up. Please don't kill me. Ugh, I should just be auto-attacking. I should pop a potion really quick.
Damn.
He's gonna kill me on this boat. I'm gonna fucking die on this boat. That's fine. I was not ready to get jumped, You know what I'm gonna do? Do I have it ready? Please pop this quick. Oh, this is not... I don't have the time to do this. There's no way.
He's so strong.
He's so strong.
Is it?
You can't just like
Give
run
me a second.
inside?
I probably can. All right, let's see if I can do that. Don't worry. I literally got this off just in time.
Oh,
I used my re-raise earring to let myself revive, and then I'm gonna try to run inside really quick.
How long? I was gonna ask how long you could wait to hit yes.
Like an hour, I think. Damn, he just
You could have just waited for the boat to get to the place. Yeah. You could have just hung out while you were dead.
I just hung out while I was dead. So
Ozu in chat says, wait until boat dicks.
Wait until boat dicks. Someone get to the dock. Will I be there? Will I be there? Chat, can someone come? Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna...
Oh my god. Yeah, we need to light
you gotta call
flame.
on the
I need
boys.
to call on the boys. Hold up. Let's see.
I need someone to be at this location when the boat dicks.
I was gonna say, Sylvie, I feel like adopting a wet book that you find is like a really... That's a common experience for like, oh, I'm a little geek kid and I don't know how to access the world I want yet.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Until I got a laptop, like, oh my god, I was doing that all the time. I was just finding things all the time.
I still have the water damaged copy of The Last Unicorn that I found at a bus stop when I was in elementary school.
Where is
I think most of my stuff like that is back at like my mom's place.
Road to Ott Organ. I'm taking the ferry to
I forgot you were sending a distress signal.
Yeah. And who can
Moses says to be in Whitegate.
me? Wait, what's up? That's where I'm supposed to go, is to Whitegate. I'm supposed to get to Whitegate eventually, but I think that this is the Alzabi ferry is where I'm going, which I've not been to yet, which is why I can't get just teleport here.
You won't be able to just
Okay.
I'm gonna turn on that link Oh, can I not get to that menu from here? Are you for real?
Oh my god, do they make it so you can't do it while you're dead?
Yes, Luke. Shout outs to Luke. Luke is gonna come get me.
Let's go.
Mutton Bandit in chat says, dead on boat, stop. Requesting revive, stop. Watch for Kraken, stop. Shoutouts to the homie. Ocean Kraken kicked my ass. I was just not ready for it. If I'd been ready for it, I think I could have won that fight.
If you'd had your crew
Yeah.
up,
Oh, if I had my crew up, but I was letting them chill, let them rest.
He sucker punched me, man.
He did sucker punch me. Damn Kraken. Yeah, that's the question. Will it put my corpse in the cargo hold when it docks?
Oh, that's really funny if it does.
I guess we'll find out. Let me look it up. What happens if you die on boat FFXI?
You die on boat in real life.
Yeah, if you die on boat, don't re-raise. Wait until the boat arrives. This is like genuinely a plan. This is a classic thing, it seems. Oh, wow. I'm reading this.
By name says they throw your body on the docks.
Do they? That would be very fun.
I don't know. That could be a joke. I'm going to be very credulous because I've never played this game.
This is a post from 2006 from someone whose account has been deleted from the Alakazam, aka the Fanbyte forums, which obviously not even the Fanbyte that it was a year ago or whatever. I was on the beta as a level 17 warrior. Well, I was fishing and heard one of the guys scream, OMFG, pirates, get below deck if you're under level 30. I didn't. Me and a few others stayed in the cabin. There was a total of 30 people from Valkyrim on there. When they did, sorry, everything in this is misspelled. It's te and tay instead of they. It is 2006. It's happening. There was a total of 30 people from Valkyrim on there. When they did spawn, the two highest level guys attacked. There was 1 level 56 and 4 level 40s. It was a sweet battle. Sadly, Blackbeard spawned, and so did a Sea Horror and a Phantom. Talk about luck. Some level 46 guy and his buddy got sick of us and lured the mobs inside. The bloodshed was unrivaled. Everyone died.
Oh my God.
When the boat docked, some level 8 noob was like, OMG, okay guys, we are definitely not going on this boat. We did get a raise from a party of level 30s. They came in and raised us. Yes, this is the beta server on 360. Incredible. Love that. Love the idea of someone being like, fuck y'all, you hid inside, we're gonna lead all the pirates in there.
But they told them to hide inside.
They did tell them that.
That's the part that I love, is being like, oh my god, there's pirates.
Yeah.
If you're a baby, get inside.
Get inside. We'll handle this.
We will protect
They
you.
did not handle it. They did not protect them.
No. They tried. Some of them tried.
At least the game over music isn't still going. I was worried we were gonna have a bad piano the whole time.
They told them to go below deck, but instead of going
they
below
went
deck,
up
they
here.
went. Yeah.
I see. Interesting. To watch.
So they were like, fuck you.
Yeah, okay. Well.
I was gonna say, eat your soup, as if that's
a classic thing you tell people.
a classic saying, yeah.
Yeah.
You made this soup, now eat it.
It's very funny. Shasta Light in the chat said, what that Kraken do? Well, I think we kind of found out what the Kraken does, unfortunately. Yeah, extremely
Brilliant to see
petty.
a vision of a Kraken before Krakens became Krakens in culture, you know?
Was there I guess there was a Kraken moment? Was there a moment
There was
where
a Kraken
Krakens-
moment.
Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah, we're at
sure.
the tail end of a Kraken moment, I think.
Huh. I feel like I missed it. Mortified Penguin, it sure does still have a sub. This is a game that you are going to pay a monthly fee for still.
Yep.
They are not going to turn that faucet off.
You gotta
why
keep
I'm
a
never
server open
touching them.
somehow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm
Also,
not...
they were putting in new stuff shockingly recently, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think it just despawned. It just despawned. It didn't. I thought we made it.
It got what it needed.
Yeah, it sure did. Look at my dead ass
when
body.
you get close enough, the stuff despawns so that people can.
I
That would
imagine,
make sense.
yeah.
I don't know.
Zoom in on my corpse. Let me check in and make sure. Yes. Luke is ready at Al Zabi Port.
Shout out Luke.
You might need to buy a ticket for the ferry. I'll reimburse you.
Yeah, because they're gonna have to get.
You have to get
behind
onto the
ropes,
boat.
huh?
Yeah.
This is like me needing help getting off the subway, like, station or something after a night out. Like, I'll pay you back. You might need to go through the turnstile.
Oh, this is gaming right here. Jackson in the chat, head falls off, says Horizon 11 is free if you want to dip your toes in. It's also 6 billion times easier to make an account. That is a classic server that people run. Oh, a Revenant is here now.
Oh my god.
I don't like that thing. That's like the Banshee we fought before, but yeah, not a fan.
It looks like a tardigrade.
It does look like a tardigrade. Like a tardigrade with like a more butt-shaped face. It's gross.
Yeah.
Not a big fan. Yeah, undead
Butt-faced tardigrade.
Faces only jowls. Jowls only.
For real though.
Really?
This
I think
fucking
those
guy.
I think those are eyes. I think it's like big, closed, gross
Yeah.
eyes.
They look like a big nose to me.
Oh, I can see it. The other thing, the thing about Horizon 11 though is, I believe that it's chasing a certain era of the game. The way this thing just moved over to me.
Just walking.
Hey guys,
man.
you guys don't want to talk to me about anything? What are you guys up to?
What were you guys whispering about?
You streaming? Are you streaming on Twitch? You guys just use Twitch or you do YouTube? What do you do? You do the new one? What's the
Revenant
new one
clips with a
called?
Z. You can.
Revenant clips with the Z. I just got a new channel intro. I think it's pretty cool.
I used to play a lot of multiverses, but you know, not anymore.
Not anymore. They nerfed Shaggy.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that they nerfed Shaggy. I'm making shit up. I shouldn't be talking tales out of school.
I don't.
Ugh. It does have those eyes, I'd ask 100%.
Oh, now I like it. If it's got the little like
smart
anime face.
The little anime face. Jack in the chat, not quite real, says make the pitch to it that it can use its Prime sub or support us at friendsoftheTable.cash. This is true. If
You got like bonus content or something over there?
we have a lot of bonus content, Revenant, over at friendsoftheTable.cash. In fact, my understanding is that the Media Club Plus team is getting ready to record some new bonus material regarding a classic all-time shonen anime. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, shit.
I'm sorry, Sylvie.
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Oh wow, that sounds really cool. I wonder if anybody's gonna be blonde.
That's a weird question. That's a very particular question.
Are you got a type?
You have a type. Your type is blondes, blonde anime baddies.
Yeah, blonde and yelling.
Oh, apparently the Up Today talked about it. We were doing Dragon Ball Z,
yeah,
so maybe exactly your type, Revenant.
Oh yeah, no, I was describing Goku the entire time. So.
I was sitting here like Bleach. I'm watching Bleach.
No, he's ginger, and that's literally the reason it's called that is because people think he bleaches his hair.
Oh, I never watched Bleach. I totally missed Bleach. In the way I missed the Kraken, I also missed Bleach.
Who cares if he like?
No, I know.
Like the least interesting thing he'd be doing.
I think it is like I mentioned in the first chapter, and then that's kind of it. I also don't really care for it. I enjoyed the beginning of it, and then it was just like, not for me.
I was just watching an episode of the 999 stream. Look there. I think that's where we're going. I think we're going over there. Look at that.
Oh.
I just feel like that's like calling. It's like calling Sailor Moon like Toast Girl or something. Like
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's
for real.
a thing that happens,
Yeah.
but
I'm sure there's like other reasons to it as well, but that's the one I remember hearing and believing and sticking with since I was 13. So,
Sure. That makes sense. Someone asked if there were dungeons in this game. And the answer is yes, there are dungeons in this game, but they're very different than what you might think of. At least, there is end game content in this game that is similar in the organizational sense to what you might be familiar with. But when it comes to like, there is a dungeon, there are places in the world that are dungeons. They're dungeons because you go into them and there's no music playing. They are dungeons because they are filled with enemies, and there's not a lot of like teleport points or like ways in or out or close to towns. There are a higher percentage chance that you're going to run into what's called a notorious enemy or an NM, which are like special named characters. I think of them as like you're playing Dynasty Warriors and you run into a guy who has like a special, like a name instead of just like enemy general, or like,
right, and he uses like a whip.
He uses a whip, exactly. Like, instead of saying like gate guard. All right, here we go. Exactly. Ooh. Oh, that music was kind of popping.
that was great.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
All right, Luke, I've arrived at Alzabi.
I love watching this ship move like that.
Give your patience. The ship's now arrived and is ready for boarding. I know it was a perm.
I guess it could be ropes, like invisible ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like cables under the water or something.
I am on the dock.
They do
Yes,
just
they
dump
chuck
you
you
out
out.
there.
My ass
That is
is on the
so
dock.
funny.
Oh, okay. Well, that actually means yes, Luke. Thank you, Saban. It is incredible. Also, what a fit!
Yeah.
Great
out.
fit.
Looking great.
Gold trim.
Game of all
The royal
time.
blue?
Yeah, the gold trim, the rare blue.
It's very I feel like this is the color scheme they give the like Final Fantasy 1 Warrior now and all the like HD stuff they do with them.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of the guy from 2. Anyway, whatever.
Yes, incredible
The
vibe.
hat has like wings, like that could fly.
Yeah,
that
shit
rules.
could fly. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh.
You
Oh, and it goes with the line of the ear.
Killing him. Yeah, it does. Now you stand still.
Yeah.
Wait. We gotta show off your fit. Ooh. Do something to him. Yeah. All right. God damn. Damn, with the twin scimitar. Hold on. We gotta hit the. Yo, yes. Let's go. We gotta hit that check button. I gotta hit that examine. What do you got on? Oh, you got the teal sayo. You got the teal cuffs. That's not teal, but that's all right. You call whatever you want to call it.
Doing TikTok man on the street and
Oh, you got the high breath mantle? Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Oh, you got the flagellants rope on you? Okay, I'm not gonna ask any questions. You do you with them teal slops on. All right. Oh, yeah, the pig aches? Yeah. You
Yeah, flagellants rope with the pig aches and slops?
You making them ache out here. Yeah, you got the Jag plot and the Spara of Trials that seems to do extra fire damage, maybe? All right. Whew. All right. Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you for performing a passionate samba. Oh, and a moment of elegance.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I gotta see that again. I gotta get that in first person. Hold up, I gotta get rid of the camera. You know what? Let me drag this other shit out of here. I mean, no, get this out of here. Yeah.
Sharing a moment of stylish
elegance. A stylish, elegant moment. Wow, what a hero. Thank you.
I
Luke.
love this effect. This effect is so good.
It's so good. Thank you so much, Luke. Appreciated. Time for me to hopefully not die on the rest of this journey to go get Blue Mage. What a good...
Summon your people.
well, here is safe. Here is as a town, I think.
So you think.
So I think. You're right. No map. By the way, this is a game where you do not have maps by default when you run into a place. I guess 14 is similar, right? Does 14... No, 14 doesn't have...
You have to like buy
I think
14 doesn't have
them?
mounts
14's got
when you
like-
first get into a place. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, and it does have
right.
like
Yeah.
fog thing where you like fill it out as you walk,
Oh, wait.
basically. I thought that dude's name was Esoteric Howard, by the way, before we get too far away from Esoteric Hound.
Where was that? Where
Over
this
there to your
guy.
right. Yeah.
It is Esoteric Hound. What did you think it
Just from
was?
far away, I was like, Esoteric Howard?
Oh, that'd be very.
That's a good username.
Yeah,
and then I was
that's a
like,
good
oh no,
one.
that's an NPC who's
That's
just a
an NPC.
weirdo.
All of the Burnished
Bones.
Bones.
That's a good name.
That is, isn't that the name? What is the name of that iOS like dungeon crawler that people really like? What is that called?
Oh,
Is that
I
not
don't
called Burnished Bones? It's called Buried Bones. It's called Buried Bones. Different
I
vibe.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Not as
Don't worry
cool.
about it.
I also don't.
I would like to enter town. Why do you hold me up here? Yes, I would like to enter Alzabi. Okay.
They have to put you in your little
Yeah.
docking procedure.
That's right.
You have
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
have
I'm
to
not.
make a slow walk.
Yes. Dan, TSA. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I know.
Sick of this shit. Oh, this music.
Yeah, it's really good.
Secret envoys. Okay, well, I'm looking for a map. Do you know where I can buy a map? Also, hold up. Let me rest for a second.
Here?
Let me rest for a second.
Oh yeah, you're
Let's see.
super low HP.
Map. White Gate. I think I'm in Allergon White Gate now. Map vendor. Here we go.
Looking at the other stuff this composer's done.
I-10. Okay. I'm cheating a little bit here in some ways in the sense that I have... oh, sorry. I should be continuing to rest. I have to... Oh, you know what? I have 40 more seconds before I can really heal anyway, so... would dropping some cures before resting be useful? Totally would be. Once I mean, I guess I could do some cures right now. It's not actually a problem. You know what? Let me hit myself with... oh, Novier is waving at me. Hello to Novier. Let me hit myself with refresh first so I get my MP back. And let me hit myself in a second with some cures.
Who's Jarcam?
That's Okjarcam. You don't
Why is
know
she
that?
so
wait.
small?
It's probably a child, Janine. That's
Oh,
a
okay.
child.
The Tartaru have completely fucked up our minds now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Any person that's below 5 feet, we're like, what the fuck is that
Why am I
thing?
getting a cutscene?
Oh, okay.
Perfectly happy about something. Meow meow. What a beautiful day. Oh. There's a secret way through town.
Why are you
Okay.
pouring right but not parchment?
I don't know. I don't understand it. Sheet of parchment and a jar of black ink. All right, great. I'll remember that. I will not remember that. Do you know where? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Please give me all of these maps, actually. Okay, well, maybe not all these maps. These are all very expensive maps. How about just
gonna
one of
say, they
this
seem-
zone? How about one of this zone, please? Does this guy not have a map from here, chat? Alzabi.
Really funny.
Boom. Yes. Love this. Yes, please. Yeah, there's a lot of maps in this game in general, is the thing. New 7 says, you know the map salesman got posted up in the tourist spot. Absolutely. All right, now we can take a look at the proper map.
A shrewd business,
Oh,
you know?
look at this. Yeah. So Alzabi's that
Ooh.
way. Commission agency. All right, I am headed here in Allergon White Gate to... where the fuck am I going? 1 second. We've made it the road here. This has happened. What is the Blue Mage quest called? It is called... I've opened up things like the emotes list. Oh, it's called The Beast Within.
Oh.
We'll see. Oh, you know what?
Animal I Have Become by 3 Days
sorry,
Grace
this
plays
seems
when
to
you
be-
got there.
Oh, great. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm actually wrong. It's not called that. It's called An Empty Vessel. That's what it's called. Here we
Okay,
go.
also good.
Yeah. And this guy is somewhere around town. I think probably not that far from me. Let's look around. I think this way. kind of a bop.
Yeah, no, I'm grooving to it. I'm bobbing my head.
Did you look up who is the composer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, so someone in chat mentioned that Naoshi Mizuta did most of the
interesting.
Composing. So like Uematsu and Kumi Tanioka.
Okay.
If I'm saying that right. We're also did music. At least this is quick Wikipedia scan. So
Sure.
if anyone in chat knows better, please correct me. But it looks like a lot of like he kind of not rose to prominence, but this was like one of the bigger projects he was on. Like there's a lot of like additional music, but it looks like for the expansions he was like the guy for this game. And then he since has done some music for just in Final Fantasy. There's the 4 Heroes of Light, which is like a DS spin-off that I barely remember. 13-2 did some music for 14.
Sure. There's
Lightning Returns and stuff like that. Also Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto, which I didn't play, but I like seeing because I forget that they named them just episode Prompto.
Episode Gladio, names, right? Yeah. One
and then
day
most recently,
I will go back and finish 15.
Yes,
I swear.
I like that game.
I was so close to the end when it came out, and I didn't realize it, and I just put it aside until DLC hit, and then I just never went back to it. Which, foolish of me.
It happens to like all of us. Most recently, Mizuto did some work on Stranger of Paradise.
Oh,
which I really want to play sometime. That seems like it would be my shit.
Yeah, people I know, including Jackson in the chat, really love it. So I've heard nothing but good things.
It's also just really good that every time they post about a job in a Final Fantasy game, Jack's there. I think that's a really good bit. Like I just think that's
very smart of them.
Pretty smart, yeah.
J10 is where I'm looking for. It looks like that would have been in there. Maybe it's somewhere else. Let's see. I'm looking for an NPC. Named I'm being led there by Novier. Thank you. Hey, hi, I'm following. Sick look also here.
Yeah,
incredible.
Dragoon, I'm assuming.
Oh, I see. This way. Yeah, I'm guessing.
I love the wings on the helmet.
Yeah, great look.
Also, Space Break 1 in the chat says Stranger of Paradise also has an excellent level based on Final Fantasy 11.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's all the levels are like based on.
This is the anniversary game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. It's this guy right here. Hold up. Wait. We gotta look at your fit also. Yeah. Ooh, this is all like +2 blue stuff.
Oh,
Levia's whole set, plus of course the sword fatales. Yeah. Hell of a good look. Dragoon is a class that I've always been like, ooh, I should play Dragoon, but I want to play Dragoon just not quite as much as I want to play a different thing. And that is like such a shame because I bet I'd really enjoy it.
It's so cool to me. I've always also thought, oh man, spears, that's the coolest weapon you could have.
I divine from your appearance that you hail from the Western continent, a place we know as the Middle Lands, an adventurer. Yes, yeah, that's me. We're doing the Fantasy Orient here, all right.
You're from the Midwest.
Yeah, that would actually be better. You're from Cincinnati.
Got those Western shoulders.
You're from Wisconsin. Yes.
You're
I
built
truly
like you're from
do.
That place.
Yeah, recruits mercenaries, but you can come to hear some gossip. Destiny brought you to me, and as of destiny I shall speak. I require less coin from sure, Ooh, I weave my own tapestry. Oh, I guess I fucked up. I should have said, hey, yeah, I'll do your quest. That's what I should have said. Well, I was trying to like show off.
I weave my own tapestry is like, I do my own shit. Fuck your shit.
Yeah, you're right. Most excellent. I shall now proceed to ask you several questions. My divinations follow a somewhat unorthodox process. Answer truthfully, and all shall be revealed. Now, I do have a list of what the answers are for this set of questions, but I'm going to try to answer them. We should try to answer them together. Oh my god, this boss fight music. What is Destiny?
Live service game.
Fuck off.
Sorry.
You can't play Destiny 1 anymore. It's all that stuff got put in the vault.
True. It's battle music going on here.
Battle
music.
One forge is for oneself.
One forge is for oneself, for sure. Does the accomplishment of a goal require sacrifice and hardship? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. I do love
Final
not if you think
Fantasy.
hard enough, though.
Yeah.
I love work smarter, not harder being an answer.
You hold in your hands a forbidden scroll. Reading it will bring you untold wisdom, but cost all that you own. You gotta read the scroll. Right?
Yeah.
you burn the scroll?
I don't know.
You're torn.
I'm reading the scroll.
I think you gotta read the scroll.
If I'm a fantasy elf, I'm reading the scroll.
If it's all that I own, that's specifically things that I own.
That's
so
things that I own.
are in my life that I don't own, like people, will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, then read it.
Then read it. If the loss of one life would save 10,000, would you offer yourself without hesitation? Yeah, without hesitation. Would you choose a tumultuous life where fame or fortune were attainable, or a tranquil life where both were forever beyond your reach? Come on. You said you wanted to talk to
Tranquil.
adventurers. I mean, yeah, but I'm trying to win. You and I. Yes.
Yeah.
When you stand on the precipice between life and death, would you choose to live as a beast if it would save you from falling into the shadowy abyss
Yeah,
of the
what?
underworld?
Be a cat or go to hell? Easy.
Yeah,
be a cat.
be a cat. Yeah. Companion in battle turns against you, raising a weapon to attack. I would try to reason with him.
Yeah.
This music is
Right, you
saying
gotta be
cut it
loyal to
down.
your friends.
Oh, you gotta be loyal to your
You gotta-
friends.
you gotta be
Sure,
loyal.
sure. A loved one is afflicted with a terrible illness and has little time left to live. You're asked to end that life by your own
Okay.
hand. Yikes.
What's up, David Cage?
Certainly not leave the world together. Chill.
Leave the world
That's
together.
wild.
It's crazy.
You are out of your mind, my man. Let's seek a cure. You're in the midst of a fierce battle. The enemy at your feet was once a friend. His breath is ragged and weak. This is the same question. Use the same question.
Yeah.
I mean, you want end his pain. I know you want end his pain, but I'm not giving you that right now.
Whoa. Is there more on
we a superior to whom you owe a great debt orders you to act in a way that violates your sense of justice. Follow your sense of
Kill him.
justice.
Strong Sad Boy called this the Myers-Briggs boss battle.
Thank you for your patience. The answers you provided will be most helpful in my divination. Let's look upon what's been revealed. I see the symbol of the Sky Serpent. It suggests spending some time away from battle. For a change of pace, why not try your hands at harvesting in the Wajom woodlands or the Bafalud thickets? You may make an unexpected discovery. I think... Oh, wait. As divining is my stock in trade, it may hardly surprise you to know that I believe destiny to be an ever-flowing river of possibilities. Yet there are also those who see destiny as immutable and inescapable. Which do you believe, I wonder? The Serpent of Walhara...
The true
Walahara,
serpent.
the true serpent
Not that
of
pretender serpent.
Walahara, yes, hold you firmly in its coils. I think.
Hang on, I have to put the words pretender serpent in one of our chats.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
You paid him $1,000 for him to say go fishing.
He did say go fishing. He sure did do that. I believe we got that wrong. I believe we did not succeed there, and I think we need to wait 24 hours in-game time, not
That's
real
so
time,
funny.
to give that
How is there
another
a
shot.
right answer to his personality
Well-
test divination quiz?
Well, he's going to divinate for you for $1,000, but if you get the answers right, he will say, also, you could become
wow,
a Blue
you're the
Mage.
best person
Oh,
I've
there's a-
ever divined.
No, I think it's more like, wow.
A hunter exam.
It's the hunter exam. Wow, you have what it takes to be one of our weird Blue Mages.
You said the code. You said it in the right order.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's basically a little dating sim if you really think
Wow,
about it.
so
You're just
true.
trying to get this guy's true ending.
What's this? What's going on over here? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Then why can I target it? Weird. Okay, also, why is it still targeting Woud? Mutton Red said, what's the desired outcome? I think the desired outcome is that he would say, hey, go do this quest and I'll make you a guy. For now, what I'm going to do is use my warp ring, which I don't think I have equipped. Put on that warp ring, I should make a macro for that. And then I can warp back No, I can't. Oh, 3 more seconds. There we go. This is a hell of a pose right here. Yeah, I did get a crystal. Panda, don't worry. It would be very funny if I just did all that and then fucked up and was like, all right, bye. I think if I had done that, I would have to quit for the day. I think I'd have to take a step away and be like, oh well. What should I do for the next in-game day? I should go somewhere cool. Actually, I guess I have a little quest I could go work on. What does this guy want me to fucking do? Oh, he wants me to go talk to people in the cathedral, I think. Sorry, were you laughing at Yomu?
No, I was
at Arisen.
I wasn't, but now I am.
I was just about to be like, I was gonna like when you were like, what should I do today? I was gonna say go to church.
I think
then you volunteered.
Accurate.
I need to go to a church.
I think I do need to go to a church. Let me see. I'll watch this cutscene. Nations. No, didn't I do infiltrate the void already? Let me go talk to this guy real quick. He's gonna tell me. It is not the church, it is the castle. Prince Tryon has called for me. He wants to talk to me as soon as I'm presentable. This is Sandoria, which is the country that I'm from in this game. There's 3 starting countries.
Okay.
Sandoria is a sort of slowly crumbling aristocracy led by 2 princes who hate each other and are constantly bickering with one another. Bastok is where
Ishgard 0.5.
Yep, that's the end. It is elves. 100%. That is right. Yeah. There is Bastok, which is where the Humes and the Galka, the big guys, are from, and that is. My understanding seems to be that the Galka were a slave class for a long time, but maybe that's not the case anymore, but they're still like the working class, and there's a real class divide. I haven't really done their stuff quite yet. Damn. The dude's out here in the Gucci diaper. Wild. Yeah, they're a merchant republic with labor issues. And then there is the third Windfall. No, that's not right. Windhurst. Something. Oh, this is wrong. I'm going the wrong way. I was right there.
It's a Gucci diaper, and I'm just trying to think of like a Dracula flow thing. I'm considerate. I wear the Gucci diaper when I'm shitting on them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got it. They're so little. They're so tiny.
They're so tiny. Also, I love that dude's like mascot head.
Yeah, it's very funny. This guy right here, the pink. This guy's here all the time. Big Lega.
Hell yeah.
It's one of those whatever the fucks they are. I forget what they have a name.
What, the pink head bit or the?
Yeah, that kind of like animal. It's a thing.
The prince wants to see me. Is he gonna be this way? Where's he gonna be? Is he gonna be up here? In the Great Hall? Hey, when y'all direct me to the prince? No, can't go that way. Alright, maybe the side room. I believe there is PvP. I have not messed with it. It is not the thing that brings me to MMOs traditionally. Apparently it's bad. Prince Tryon is the Royal Knight guy, not the Temple Knight guy. There's the Temple Knights and the Royal Knights. The Temple Knights are like the defense knights that like they're like the cops around town, and the Royal Knights are like the military who like goes and does stuff outside, and each one is led by a different brother, so of course that's kind of like their whole thing, you know?
Up until the brother thing, that was basically my understanding of what's happening in Trails of Cold Steel.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I think it's this way. Let's see whatever this cutscene is. Maybe the whole advance today. I can teleport back and try that quiz again. Love this armor.
Yeah, it's really good.
Chimera, many are those who speak of your triumphs in the name of Sandoria. And much have I heard of your journeys abroad and how you fought nether beasts in the lair of the enemy. I did do that. I did fight nether beasts. Tell me if you've heard this one before. The Shadow Lord is coming back.
What?
It's unbelievable. There's someone trying to summon him back up. Yeah. God. I'm not talking about Fortnite until they get rid of the Cybertruck that they put in there this week.
Oh yeah.
Nightmare.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I'm not actually. I'm canceling Fortnite. You heard it here first.
Gen Z's trying to cancel Fortnite.
Always will the righteous stand up to face it. Am I not right, Chimera? Yeah, dude, for sure. The Royal Knights have but a single purpose: to exterminate the orcs who ravage our lands. Yikes.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, good. We're doing elf racism here, folks. Find their lines as apply. Okay, great. Yeah, what could it mean that your scouts haven't reported back in yet? Probably your shithead brother. Your shithead brother probably sent his scouts to Devoy. Yeah.
Now,
Austin, I already told you this, but every time I look at this guy, I like his armor, but it just makes me think of Sebastian from Dragon Age 2, and how much of a fucking weirdo he is.
He does.
So all I can, like, and he is also a prince. So all I can think of when looking at this guy is that this guy will get married and then never fuck his wife.
That was the plot of this character in Dragon Age 2.
You gotta pay DLC for the Volcel guy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can make him non-Volcel,
okay,
but it requires, like, really ruining his life, like not letting him get vengeance for his dead family and stuff.
Jesus.
And then he'll fuck you.
And then he'll fuck you.
What's that process called again?
Girl bossing.
Oh, girl
Hardening?
bossing. It's called hardening. In
So Austin had to
Dragon
link to me the other night, being
Really?
like, you know, if
it's really called that.
If Sebastian's hard, then he'll etc.
He'll only get hardened if you deny him revenge for his family.
Yeah.
Come on!
We didn't make the terms.
You can harden every character.
That's right.
In Dragon Age.
I've heard that.
All your companions, you can harden them all. The thing that was so interesting was in Inquisition, you unharden someone.
Oh,
wait,
wow.
Who was that you unhard? Oh, was it
Leliana.
Oh, interesting. Sure. Regener says there's even a character called Harding. She's the new one.
Doesn't have internet.
She was in Inquisition too.
She was. This is true. Let me get the.
Also, strong presence in the comics, which I've been working my way through.
That's different, obviously. What am I doing? Infiltrate Devoy. Let's see here. Where the fuck is this at? Did I just go talk to this guy? Zone in.
Interesting to know that elves are really into bagpipes in this world.
It's so funny, right? Because like they're clearly going for like, I guess France with the names and stuff, but bagpipes are not what I think of when I think of that part of Europe. You know,
it is definitely just like an amalgamation of that like area of Europe in a lot of ways, right? Like it's just like the UK and France and a little bit of Germany.
That does seem to be the vibe. I can take a book. I can take a book teleport to this place and do this little side quest while we wait for the day to tick over. Because there's these crystals that teleport you, but there's also favorites. Shit. Nope, I'm not trying to tell anybody anything. Please target the right thing. There we go. I'm playing this with a controller, which has been fine so far, but definitely some things where I'm like, ooh, is this the way it's meant to work? Am I fucking this up? Do I need to remap some controls, etc.? And then I can take this book, I believe, to Devoy, which of course is in Durfland? No. Zolkheim? No.
Excuse me?
Did you say Durfland?
I did say Durfland, unfortunately.
That's Durfland.
It's Durfland. You know,
Okay.
Don't look at me. Oh, shout out.
No,
to the
I'm not
homie.
looking at you.
No.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Hello.
It's
How do I
them.
talk? How do I? What's talking? Talking. Yo. I should be era appropriate. Yo.
Yeah. Target out of range.
Target out of range. Target out of range. They can't use J.
Oh wait, no. Now I see it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
I'm trying to find where the fuck I'm going. Jackson just turned around. Oh, hello. There.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah. Funny running into you here. Where the fuck is... I have to look it up. Yeah, I can do a Jackson fit check. Actually, this is kind of sick. This is a look. You're also dual wielding over here, like
A lot of
Luke
dual
was.
wielders.
A lot of dual wielders. So check. What do we got here? Ooh, it's some sort of flame blade. Damn. The blade's on fire, plus a knight sword.
That one's green.
That one is green, except it's not really green.
Not
is
really,
it?
but it
No.
should be.
No, it should be. You get the re-raise earring. I got one of those. Oh, I don't have the sardonyx earring.
It's Sardonyx earring.
The alumine salad.
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 Yum.
Salad.
Oh, there's a whole alumine set plus the Ishad ring. I don't have this ring yet.
No, it's
either.
Echad.
Oh, the Echad ring. Of course, the Echad
Yeah.
ring. Yes.
Oh.
Of course. Oh, you got a little chair to sit in. Okay. Yeah. Great. And some
Is
brayettes.
that not a thing everyone has? That's not an emote. That's
I
like
think it is an emote, but there are apparently multiple chairs you can get. I like this armor. This armor's sick. This armor's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I think that the armor design in this is really, really good. Partly what I like about it is everyone, until like endgame, everyone just feels like kind of like a guy. You know, you're just like a person in the world doing your shit. You know, this looks like an adventurer, but like also could just be a good city guard from a city I haven't seen before. You know, so. Whoa!
Whoa.
The click just ran up. Who are you?
They're about to jump
Queen
us.
Mystique? Yeah, they really are. Princess Smithra.
It's a whole family.
Oh my god.
This is someone multi-boxing, right?
Royalty. No.
Fuck, no.
These are people.
Well,
These are people who are just perfectly synchronized.
yeah,
They're artists.
I'm sorry.
They're MMO
I'm sorry.
artists.
I'm sorry. One of them was named Dog Lover. Dog Lover. I need a fit check on Dog Lover.
Dude lover.
I want to believe that
I can't see
all
Dog
the
Lover.
prince, princess, queen
Yeah,
people
those-
are
yeah.
like, that's someone multi-boxing, and Dog Lover's just like, no, I'm just with this crew now.
I'm just
hanging
chilling.
out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see if they notice me.
Yeah. Perfect lucky egg. Damn. This is a thief, I think. That's my read on this person. I'm sorry, Dog Lover's title is Gin Gagger?
Bro.
Huh?
Stay away from my dog.
I think oh yeah, there it is, Dorvalin. There we go. There's Devoy. Thank you, Jackson, for pointing that out. I will spend 200 gil to teleport me there. There they go. There they all go. We're all disappeared.
One by one.
Yeah, Dog Lover is probably the person with the 5 multi-box accounts, all named Princess.
Yeah.
Whew. Cutscene. Oh, this fucking guy again. Oh, and yeah, okay, this other guy. Yeah, okay.
Prototype Amric.
Yeah,
that
these
is
are both
100% his vibe.
Heavensward guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh?
Isn't that Rochephone really close to one of the names? Rochephone? I don't know. I feel like
right? There was a Rochefont, wasn't there? In
something like that, yeah. But I feel like the G in this guy's name has to be silent, right? Because his name is not... Oh, Harshafont. That's it. That's the guy in 14.
Right, yeah. From Rochephone to Harshafont, for sure. And this guy's thing seems to be that he, like, was away for a while and he's come back. Sorry, I love this breakdown.
Is this...
Love it.
That's really good. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a killer.
Yeah. No, that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
It's so good. FFXI in the chat says, if I was Alvan, I would use my vast neck real estate to get fucking sick neck tattoos.
Yeah, same.
Hell yeah. You still here?
Hey,
who's
this pervert?
He's just chilling. He lost a report that I found earlier in the previous thing. You know, let me summon up some dudes so that I'm not alone out here in the wilderness. Let's do trusts 1. Let me strike the pose.
Oh. So
This report he lost, was it about all his neighbors' measurements and comings and goings?
Yeah, yeah, you got it. You got it in one.
Okay.
For sure. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for... I'm zoned in. Yeah, Oh my god. Please let me be.
Farius Coffin?
Yeah, that's Farius Coffin. Again, I think all of the Galka... I don't know the Galka lore. What I do know is there's one guy who I met whose name was like Zed, Z-I-E-D. But all the rest of them have names like Farius Coffin or... What was it?
Esoteric Hound.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I think those are their like Hume culture names, but they have separate Galkan names privately inside of Galkan culture. That's my quick read on this, based on very little reading, basically.
So the Final Fantasy MMOs have always been doing that stuff.
They've always been doing that. They've always been doing that. Exactly. All right, so there is going to some place in here. Yeah, it does have like an auto-gen gamer tag vibe. It really does.
Yeah.
Look at a map really quick. I think I'm going to H7, which I think is to the right. These
what
guys...
are the bars under your mini-map? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, sure. Those are the recast timers for those trusts. Trusts are those NPCs.
Okay.
And so I couldn't, let's say that though they all died right this second from something. Yeah. I couldn't resummon them for another few minutes, for another 2 minutes each, give or take, right?
I thought it was like a summon time, like they'll go away.
No, I thought that, the first time I saw it, I thought the same thing. I was like, well, that's useless. Like, I guess I summoned them for one fight. Dreamcast says Zed is such an all-time great guy. I am excited to meet him for real. He just started showing up in my quests, and in like the Rhapsodies of Van Diel quest, and it's like, I don't know who this guy is. He's just fucking here. And that's kind of the vibe of those that whole quest line in general. So it's fine, but I don't really know what his deal is. So. Oh yeah, we ran past a cool goblin guy. I should have pointed out the great goblin design. Yeah, these orcs do have tails, just like the Galka do. Interesting. Much to consider.
Yeah. I told you that the other night.
You did. I was answering a person in the chat. These guys are not gonna... I don't think that they're gonna aggro me because I've over-leveled them. I did a lot of grinding here the other night, though, actually. And when I said the other night, I think I mean 12 hours ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's another night.
Yeah, it was another night. You're right. Oh, maybe that guy's going to jump me. Okay. All right, Orcish Impaler. We can go. I have the whole clique here. I don't know if you want to go.
Oh, I love a little man.
He does want to go because I'm actually a little hurt. I should cure myself. I should have healed at some point before this. It's fine. Heal myself one more time really quick.
Yeah, it looks like your squad's got those.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine. I'm actually fine. Let me hit refresh on myself also.
Oh, this is the 11 music they have in Dissidia.
I've never played the Dissidia games.
I really like those games back on the PSP.
Jeez, like I got. Let's attack you.
He doesn't want any. Oh no, he does.
He does. The orc faces are very funny to me.
Yeah. They look kind of like spore creatures.
They really do. You're not wrong. Are you weak to water? Do I have water on a quick bar? I do. Spells are definitely where the bulk of my damage comes from. Even though I have this sword, and my sword is like pretty leveled up. My sword like skill is pretty leveled up. But, you know, real red mage hours, the spells are where it's at. Did I not get... I did not get refresh off before. Oh my god, leave me be, guys. I talked all that shit about how they were gonna leave me be, and then they did not leave me be. Pop-up numbers are built in. Funny Magia, who asks how much of my HUD is mods. The recast timers on the right are mods. The experience bar up top. War Lizard, chill, you don't have it like that. You should not be trying to fight us.
We're not that guy.
You're not that guy. The mini-map is a mod. In water lasts like 3 minutes, which is like enough to be useful if I'm like really out here grinding, but not for just this. Not for I'm trying to get, oh my god, who? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I showed it in water. I'm gonna in water. You're right. Actually, I'm not, because I don't have the MP for it. What I need to do is recast Tresh, which will give me my MP back. Because boy, do I not have any ether on me. Is there any ether in my other inventory? Wrong one. I'm just truly trusting my click here to get my back while I look through shit. I don't think I do. No. Deeply unprepared to go out and level right now. I'm really just trying to waste some time. Stop shooting me, Night Raider. Abilities, weapon skill, Shining Blade. Alright, now I can give myself refresh. That was the blue alert. Did you hear that? It sounded like a person talking.
Did that sound like anyone in particular to you, Sylvie? Who did that sound like to you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I couldn't figure it out. Why? Does it sound like someone to you?
I thought it sounded like Allie.
Yeah.
Actually, you know,
I
a little.
can't convert. Fuck. I just.
There was definitely a second where I was like, how the fuck did she join the call right now?
It's very funny. You know what? Let me set up a macro for this really quick. Talk about macros. Edit macro. Book 1. Let's swing over here and get. What is the macro for job ability? Is it JA? I bet it's just JA. Let's see if it is. I only got convert last night, so I haven't tried it. Let's see if this works. So you see right now I have 610 HP and 781 MP in the bottom right, or yeah, I guess the bottom right is the best place to see that. You see like where's this Chimera 610 89. That's not the way. That's apparently not the way you do it. Okay, macros. Let's look at the macros. What is job ability? Oh, is it? Do I have to hit me? Do I have to add me? I probably have to hit me in the macro. Let's see. Me. This is how video games used to be. We used to live this life.
Listen,
you know.
This is
yes.
Good to me.
There we go. I've switched all of my MP for my HP for MP. A very risky maneuver, but I can just heal myself up. One of the special things red mages can do is that. The other thing that one of the other ones that they can do, the kind of like 1 hour ability, the once an hour ability that we have is, it's called Cast Chain, I want to say. Chain spell, which like removes or deeply decreases the downtime between spell casts, so you just kind of like go off. But it's straight up a thing you can only do once an hour, which is wild. Convert, what I just did, I can only do again in 10 minutes. And like, again, let me tell you, as a red mage in 14, that is not how that works.
Yeah, isn't that like way more frequent? Isn't that like basically your rotation is multicasting, or am I? Yeah,
I mean, the rotation for red mage in 14 is very much like you're waiting for certain things to proc. And then you're caching in a sort of resource that you have to try to like get higher damage spells, basically.
Okay.
Scan these guys and make sure that they're not going to wipe me. I think I'm going to be okay. Seems like easy prey. And yet, runs right at me. Wow, I did get absolutely wrecked there, though. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. A very annoying thing about these trusts is that they do not start fighting until you have started your like attack chain, basically.
Oh.
So they will not like jump in. If I'm just casting spells without hitting the attack button, they will not like start to defend me.
Oh.
Which is or themselves, as you can see, like they're getting hit right now, and they're just gonna stand there and take it. It's the number one thing that I wish was different about the way this works. Yes, Ian Crook says, as a red mage in 14, the whole thing is that you're, why am I fighting this lizard? I should be fighting one of these guys. In 14, as a red mage, your whole thing is like, hey, there's a chance to proc. It's not even a chance. It's when you do your base attack, your base, like, whatever, like black mage spell thing, it makes it so your next white mage spell thing you can then instant cast right after that, which I really like the mechanics of. I had it set up on a controller to be a really fun sort of rhythmic exchange, like cast the left trigger X, right trigger Y, right trigger X, left trigger Y, etc. And it's really fun, and it gives you that sense of like being a sort of bouncy red magey, blending melee and magic stuff. But it's not. I have a book of black mage spells and a book of white mage spells, and like I'm kind of blending them together and kind of do both of those things. You do get cure, you do get res.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different, which I like. I liked playing red mage a lot in 14, so I'm not shit talking.
Yeah, no, I never had any problems with like the playing of 14 necessarily. Like the rotations never felt bad. It was just there was too much around it that I just didn't vibe with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back at some point. Gee, where did we leave off? We left off at
We are like really early on in fuck, what's the one that's not the other one? We finished Stormblood.
We finished Stormblood.
Yeah, okay. That's where I
the one that's before Endwalker.
Shadowbringers?
Yes, Shadowbringers. We were like, we had just sort of done the intro Yulmore stuff.
Yes. That is what we did. Yeah, one day.
Everyone says it's very good. We know it's very good.
We do know it's very good. We do know. We've heard this.
I really liked Heaven's Word, and then I absolutely hated
Stormbringers or Stormblood.
Yeah, I'm being
Stormblood's right.
Being diplomatic about how I feel about the writing of that game.
Damn.
Oh my god, the like patch stuff leading up to whatever the fuck, I already forgot what it's called again. Was
Shadowbringers?
Yeah, Shadowbringers. The patch stuff was just like interminable. It felt like such a slog, and I was pushing so hard to get through because everyone was like, oh, but it's so good. Shadowbringers is so good. It's so good. And we get into Shadowbringers like, this is okay, but I'm tired now.
Yeah, it really wore me out. I think there were moments towards the end or in the patches that I liked, but like, it's what I was kind of saying before of like, it's such a long thing where you're just like, I need to keep forward momentum. I need to keep making progress in the MSQ. I want to get to the stuff that everyone is in love with,
Yeah.
It becomes kind of a chore. I think that was the problem that I ended up feeling with that game, was it's like I have to get through so much stuff that like doesn't seem to matter to a lot of people just to be
or you can pay to skip it, but then you skipped it and you don't and then you don't have the attachment to like if you pay to skip up to a thing, then like you get to a situation where you don't know why the fuck you're supposed to care about Harshaphant. And like, even having played that story, it's like, well, I kind of care about this guy. I'm not as sad as everyone wants me to be.
Yeah, that was a specific moment where it felt like, oh, I did myself dirty by kind of buttoning through some of the end of ARR stuff where like, I didn't do myself dirty. I did not like the writing of what was happening at a lot of that stuff. And so I was like, my eyes were glazing over. You see my sick trick to not get jumped constantly?
Be a
Oh,
ghost.
are you invisible?
I cast invisible on myself.
Oh, phantasmoing.
So I'm phantasmoing. I am. Run past this war chief. All I have to do is go find this report that's somewhere on the ground again, I think. And so I thought that bird sound was someone attacking me.
That bird sound sounded like a meme fart. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
Sure.
Like one of those
Shoutouts to
farts that like a
chat
YouTuber
user
would put
meme
in
fart.
for their stuff.
It's me, guys, the Revenant again. My alt channel meme farts been doing really well.
Oh, someone saw me. Who saw me? Okay, I'm gonna stop right here and fight whatever. Oh, the geezer saw me? What are we doing? Oh, Lord. Here we go. Let's check to see if this thing is something I need to be worried. It seems like a decent challenge. Okay, so I have to pay a little attention here. Let's, so skin on myself. Oh, no, I'm not, because we won that fight too quickly. Dude, where you been? Farius Coffin just ran up here like he hadn't seen what was going on.
Once again, misread the name as this time it was Farius Colin. Back up. Wait for so shell out.
Thank you, Chase Prairie, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Meme Fart.
Thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Meme Fart. Again, if you want to support us, the best thing you can do, besides giving a tier 1 sub to Meme Fart, is support us via our Patreon, friendsoftetable.cash. If you don't know, we are primarily not streamers, despite the fact that we've been doing a lot of streaming lately. We primarily do a actual play podcast called Friends of the Table. We also do a podcast called Media Club Plus. Sylvie, you're on that. You're working your way through Hunter x Hunter currently, which has been
I believe while we've been streaming the final episode covering the Greed Island arc is up.
Ooh, that's exciting.
It's either the last one or the second last one.
Sure.
I'm a little spacey on where we are in the release schedule.
That makes sense. Somewhere in there, though, does make sense. Which means Chimera Ant is coming up, which is exciting also.
Yeah, no, we're starting Chimera Ant soon.
Oh, yeah.
And also on the Patreon, there's some bonus stuff for that, where we talk about other shonen anime.
That is true.
Because we want to talk about stuff that relates to Hunter x Hunter while we're covering it.
It's true. You know, I'm gonna cast a second spell to help me be invisible besides just invisible. I realized I should probably cast Sneak. I'm gonna put 3 spells on them actually here. Cast Sneak also, and then most importantly here, because there's all these lizards and whatnot running around, I'm gonna cast Deodorize so that I don't smell. Not a joke. This is not a joke.
No, I know. I love the spell. The phrase, I'm going to cast Deodorize.
Chat, did those not stack? Do I not get to do Sneak, Deodorize, and Invisible?
Oh.
I thought Deodorize stopped things that smell you. You gotta do Invisible last. Okay, I see. Interesting. Well, I'll just do it now.
Oh, because probably casting a spell breaks it.
Apparently you gotta do Sneak and then Invisible. Oh, it stops things from chasing you. Well, that's nice. I'll take that. There we go.
I need to learn that spell.
Deodorize?
Stop things from chasing me, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move on.
Sorry, I was focused on the odor part and missed the other parts. I am playing retail. We are playing retail. We are not playing Horizon or any of the other classic or private servers. I've only been playing for a few days. Really having a good time. Oddesk says, great joke, Sophie.
Thank you.
It's very good. Really, Orcish bow shooter? You know, I'm not going to talk shit. Until I'm out of range. Orcish bow shooter? They called you Orcish bow shooter?
We got a word for that.
Yeah, archer. You know that word. I know you know that word. Am I not on the
Archer implies training. Bow shooter implies they were at a source.
Yeah, I guess so. You got me there. All right, please don't see me. I just want to sneak right past y'all.
You got
Doing this the lazy way. I think I'm doing this the lazy way. I think the guy who I'm looking for is right in here somewhere. There's like a scout deep undercover. Well, not undercover, probably. I don't think he's like dressed up like an orc. That would be a little much. You'll note there's no music playing in here, and when there's not combat, that is one of, I mentioned this before, but one of the things about dungeons in this game is they're not, there's no music. Which I think is stylistically really like a strong way to make it feel tense when you're in here and focused. You're like, all right, focus up mode. I will say one of my favorite things about 14 is its great selection of dungeon music, so it's easy for me to understand why people would miss it, you know? Keith in the chat, run button, said, I'm guessing Keith, could be Kyle, says, this was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, which is wild. Oh, am I not in the right place? Hi, Keith. H7. No, I'm over more. I see. Okay. Wait, then how the fuck? Oh. Maybe it's up and over and down. Let me actually look closer here. H7. So there's H. I'm going to follow it down. 7. Okay, so it's up and to the right more. Okay. Do not need to be in this little area at all. Kind of risky being here. Keith, how did you end up playing this? When would
Yeah,
that
wait,
have been?
how?
You want to hop in the call? You don't have to. I'm just.
I think he's got run button stuff today.
Then why are you here in the chat?
Hanging out between. Oh no, he's here.
Hello.
Hi, Keith. How did this
yeah,
become...
we just stopped streaming My Summer Car on the Run Button channel.
People should go
Hey,
watch the
check
Run
that
Button
out.
My Summer Car streams. They have been my like evening cooldown streams, like getting ready for bed. Put on a little My Summer Car.
They've been really fun.
Is this
fun.
dude-
I had never heard of the game.
Oh, it's so funny. It's such a funny.
Yeah,
The game is such a weird game.
Kyle was telling me about going to the store and coming home and all the lights were off and thought maybe that they blew a fuse or something, and then realizing no, all the fuses are good. It's that there's an electricity bill that you need to pay, and I didn't pay
in
it.
the game.
In the game,
Yeah,
and I was
okay.
like, "How many days had you played?" And they were like, 3.
Damn, 3 days of electricity.
It's just, it is a game designed to like, you think that you figured out what's going on, and then there's just a new fucked up thing
That's
that they
so
introduce
funny.
to screw you over.
Hey, why is this guy not getting jumped by these orcs, but I'm like stuck between a literal rock and a hard place?
Maybe he
Better at the
stinks more,
deodorize
and the
spell.
fact that you don't
He
stink is
stinks
suspicious.
He stinks more. That's
They
very
think
funny.
you're a manifestation of the Matrix.
Yeah, I see. I see.
They know
Alright.
about the Matrix here?
I read Matrix everywhere. That's a
was-
very popular movie.
Just watching your 999 thing where Lotus starts pitching what if the world is the Matrix.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
very
what if, you
funny.
say, what if humans were controlled externally by some force sending signals to the brain, which didn't actually do its own thinking, but it was
That's
just a
right.
receptor to a computer?
Yeah.
Much like the keyboard is. to
That,
his
that
monitor
was the
or
pitch.
whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The
We did it.
punchline to that is so funny too at the end. Where
Just
she's
kidding.
Just kidding. I don't actually believe any of that.
That's where she says she does not say just kidding. Do you remember what she actually says?
No.
She says, are you
I
kidding?
don't care. Does she go like, I don't care about this?
Yeah, the main guy goes, are you kidding? Or something like that. And her response is like, well, maybe I'm adulting. Like,
Right, I
the
forgot about
adult
that.
version of
How did
kidding.
I forget about
But she
that?
doesn't mean adulting in the way that the culture came to mean. Not the culture.
God.
The way
No,
that
yeah, no, you know,
millennials.
It's just the kind of
Yeah.
kidding, but for adults.
Yes, exactly.
My favorite part was the Santa origin story that was delivered about how there was a red Santa, or sorry, a white Santa and a black Santa.
That was
I have not gotten
the most recent one.
Oh,
What's
I'm
the most recent
excited.
one?
Okay, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
People should be
We
watching
should
the
get back to that
999
soon.
stream. People should be watching the all the streams right now have been good. Unlike our past streams, which have sucked, which I guess is the subtext of what I
Damn.
just said.
They haunt me.
They haunt me. We're so bad. Let's turn this in and then go get Blue Mage and maybe call it there. Though, Keith, tell me your story while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
How the hell did you
so
play? When was this?
This was Xbox 360 era. I played it on the Xbox 360.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And which means I guess it would have been like 2008 or something. maybe or something like that. I don't remember when this game came out, but I had an Xbox One pretty early and wouldn't have been playing Xbox 360 games. Like when this game, I don't know, whatever year this came out. I think it was fairly new. And I can't remember if I got it as a gift or got it with gift money.
Oh, sure.
Kind of being like, oh, Final Fantasy. I've never played Final Fantasy, literally not knowing that it was an
People love
MMO.
Final Fantasy as a series.
Yeah.
That's
Wild.
so funny.
And so I got it, I'm pretty sure I got it as a gift. And like loaded it up, and it was like, okay, give us $15 a month now. And I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that's incredible.
But I bought the game.
I got into the game and was like, this looks like shit.
Was it also your first MMO, or?
Yeah, this is you.
No, my first MMO was a Korean MMO called Priston Tale in the early 2000s.
Oh, of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
And then that was the
This is good
first
to
and
me.
last MMO that I liked until Star Wars: The Old Republic came out.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Which I barely liked.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait, what class did you play in Old Republic?
Yeah, I want to know.
And also in Final Fantasy, both.
In
Both
Priston
Final
Tale or
Fantasy.
in-
No.
Oh, and in Priston Tale, if
And
you
in
remember,
Priston
actually.
Tale. Yeah,
in
sure.
Priston Tale,
Why
I
not?
bounced around. I played. It had to have been over 1,000 hours of Priston Tale.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know that I know
finally.
Priston Tale. I have to look up Priston Tale.
Yeah, I'm looking
I've
it up
heard of
right
it, but
now.
it was like I don't think I could play those MMOs when that came out. When that was like a thing.
Wow, this is.
But I heard of
sure.
it when I started being like, oh, let's play Shia online. Let's play like.
So Priston Tale had a big graphical overhaul and then a Priston 2. So make sure you're looking at the original. Priston
When's it
Tale if
from?
you're
Is this like
looking
a
it up.
2010? Like, when's Priston
This is
Tale?
no. This is early 2000s.
Early
this is
2000s.
I'm gonna type
This is like
2002.
2002 or something.
I see. Yeah, I see. I see.
Oh my, yeah, 2003.
2003. Yeah.
You know what I got to do here is I got to do a quick search for. I need some sort of review from the era. I really badly want to see someone who's reviewed.
You're just. We know who you. I know who you're looking for.
You don't know.
You going to MMO Hut?
Well, I had considered going to Omer over at MMO Hut.
I'm looking at the 2003 E3 trailer for Priston Tale.
I love Priston Tale. I played it a bunch in fifth and, or I guess it would be in 6th grade, with my friend Tuin. It was great.
Shouts to Tuin.
Yeah. And played. I think I played a rogue. I played a knight, and I played a mage.
Okay.
And then I genuinely can't remember what I played in this. I think I played like the Daggers character. I don't even know what they call it.
Rogue, I think. Or
Rogue,
Thief.
yeah, that makes sense.
Thief in this,
Or
yeah.
Thief, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then in The Old Republic, I was a smuggler and a bounty, not a bounty hunter,
Imperial
Agent.
Imperial agent. Yes,
Yeah.
Imperial
yeah.
agent.
Yeah.
And I had a
that
Sith
game was
Marauder.
awesome.
I had 4. I played like 4 characters to like level 4.
Right. Sure. Yeah. A classic problem with that game being like, well, I want to see another class's story stuff instead of
Yeah.
finishing this one. I did go back finally and finished my Jedi Knights story about 2 years ago, which was very funny because it was like going back to a game. You know, that's from an era between this and 14's current thing, and like it has the rotation stuff that 14 and WoW are built around, but it's still such a dated game in other ways. It dated itself really quickly, and did the thing of like, if you subscribe, you get 1,000 mounts and special colored lightsabers, and so the whole game is just like a weird blur to look at.
Yeah, the thing I remember was like when they introduced, because it wasn't originally a subscribe thing, was it?
It was.
You just like it was from the start.
It was originally
Yeah.
subscription only, and then it went free to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
So I got I had like some sort of special founders thing from playing it day one
sure.
or whatever, or buying a special version. I can't even remember. But when I went back to play after years of it being dormant, I realized that I had like a massive amount of free coins that they had given me
Yes.
over the years to buy
Totally.
premium shit with.
Totally.
It was very funny. Yeah, it was like, yeah, you're like a special kind of guy. You can get all this stuff.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hey, you're an interesting critter. You can do all sorts of stuff.
I bought a big lizard to ride around on.
That's exactly the type of thing you would do.
Yeah.
I say that affectionately. That's a compliment. Because that sounds great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I must have had like the like special edition because I remember I also had like 2 little droid pets that I could deploy. I had like a mouse droid. And
Yeah. There's something about that game I really liked. Once I got my head around the kind of combat design stuff, I was a big fan of some of the like 4-person dungeony stuff.
I just sort of fundamentally I don't like MMO combat.
Yep, fair.
Yeah.
So it's tough to be like, yeah, I'm interested in this because of Star Wars, because every once in a while there's some story stuff that I'm into.
Yeah.
But all of the stuff in between that is like doing my rotation.
Right. Yep.
And
And
if a game
most
is like
of-
about doing a rotation, I'm not into it.
And most of the time, that is not an interesting thing to do once you have it down, you know?
Yeah.
There can be games where I find like, again, I think the best 14 boss fights that I've had also have mechanics or gimmicks or something that shift, like make doing the rotation difficult in a fun way. Like I'm not saying that there's not anything like that, but you know.
Yeah.
I do want this. I want to gaze away. We're gonna do this again, except this time I'm gonna do the right answers, which I have in front of me.
I believe in you. Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat, rather. Sorry.
yeah, cheating
I
is
am
the right
cheating.
move.
Yeah,
Can't believe Austin said gaze away.
I did say gaze away. I did.
Damn.
What
I
is?
feel like you should only be allowed to cheat in this game if you've printed out like a game facts
That would be
thing.
so good.
And,
I'll
like,
go.
put it
I'll
in,
dig up my Brady Games
in
guide.
Can you get the Brady Games guide?
Put it in like a duotang or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Does the accomplishment of a goal require sacrifice and hardship? Absolutely. I'll tell you the ones we got wrong before, by the way.
Okay.
We were supposed to burn the scroll.
Of course. So nobody can learn this or suffer the consequences.
I guess. Yes, we're supposed to.
That's a very Blue Mage thing to say, of
It's
course.
a very
yes.
Blue Mage thing to say. If the loss of life, one life is in 10,000, then we got this one
Cool
right.
angle.
100%. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
this
Keith, did you see this before or no?
No.
This conversation boss battle? It's very
It's very
funny.
cinematic. I'm a big fan.
Chaotic life we got right. Embrace life as a beast we got right.
Hell yeah.
If a companion battle turns against you, you're supposed to cut him down.
Whoa.
If a loved one is inflicted with a terrible illness, you are supposed to grant the request and end their life by your hand. If you find a friend who is hurt on the battlefield, you're supposed to end his pain. And if a superior to whom you owe...
This is the Kevorkian class?
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
correct. Yeah, if a superior
Great mage.
to whom you owe a great debt orders you to act in a way that violates your sense of justice, you were supposed to follow your sense of justice. All right,
My
let's
sense
see.
of justice tells me to kill anything that's hurt.
The Rand Kevorkian
right.
school.
Ooh, this is new. Okay. Ooh, we're all blurred out. You see this? We are faded right now. Sky, flame, gale, stone, and spring. I see all 5 serpent symbols. This sign heralds a turning point in your destiny. A time will come where you must choose one of 2 paths. The road you walk will be entirely up to you. Even I cannot ascertain what awaits you at the end of each path, yet one must be chosen nonetheless. The choice cannot be avoided.
This guy looks like he's from Uru.
You are you?
Yeah, you are you.
Yeah, okay. My divination is at an end. Have I unsettled you? Don't ask me if you've unsettled me. Please.
Has my twisted japes messed you up a little bit?
Now comes a matter of payment. I'm told that an object of incredible rarity can be found in the Middle Lands. Would you consider bringing me this prize in place of common coin?
Send you back to the Midwest.
They sent me back to the fucking Midwest. To be truthful, the one who wishes to gaze upon this object is my own bedridden mother. A final wish from a curious old lady. I don't know, dude. The question you just asked me.
He's gonna euthanize her.
He's
It's a
gonna
sword.
very Rand
It's a killer.
Kevorkian.
It's a fucking knife.
Yeah.
Do not concern yourself with haste. My
Get a
dear mother
knife to kill my mom.
clings to life with surprising ferocity. It's precious in the Near East, but worth precious little elsewhere.
He's basically admitting, like, I've tried to do it before, but I can't.
Well,
She's
we don't.
Really
it's
strong.
a jewel. It's a jewel with bluish tint. It's found near the bank of a certain river.
So cyanide.
The discovery of this object has apparently been easier under very particular conditions.
Cyanide.
It's not cyanide. It's the Siren's Tear from
It's
North
cyanide.
Gustaberg. God damn it. My apologies. You don't need to hear the woes of some street corner fortune teller.
I'm just saying this guy's strangers on a training you.
He does seem to be strangers on a training. I don't think you're wrong.
Hey
Do we
man,
have
how do you?
anyone we
What would
wanna
you
kill?
if
Can we
you?
do,
how do you feel about
Yeah.
if someone's sick?
Yeah, can we do
What
it?
do
Can
you
we
Can
do
you throw Mama from the train instead of strangers on
like
the
a
train?
kill
Someone
train?
we want dead?
Yeah. A classic. There was a point at which I was with some family member watching Comedy Central. I think it was my aunt, and Throw Mama from the Train came on. And whoever it was like, well, that's not nice.
It's true. It is not a nice
It's
movie.
not a nice thing.
You know,
It's
there's
not.
a point.
It's true.
It was the start of Danny DeVito's Twisted era.
Is that true?
It starts with Throw Mama from the Train and it ends with Death to Smoochie.
Damn. Oh, sure. Damn, remember Death to Smoochie?
No.
No?
I mean, I know what it is, but I didn't see it.
No, okay. Fair enough.
I remember Death to Smoochie.
Well, yeah.
I always wanted to see it. The premise was fun. To me.
Premise was fun.
Yeah, it was sort of like the tail end
fuck,
of.
this is not where I wanna be,
it was
actually.
the powerful last roar of the like violent, like kill Barney era.
I swear we've talked about this, Keith.
Have
Yeah.
we? I don't know.
Keith and I
think
have,
it-
for
I
sure.
think it came up on 99.9%.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense. The Kill Barney era?
Yeah.
Say
Listen,
more.
if you grew up watching Barney and then you're in a battle and you come across
come across
Barney lying in
Barney.
the battlefield.
Dean,
There
what
was,
do you
like-
do?
There was this long, like 4 or 5 year long kind of subculture of like wanting
sure.
to kill Barney.
And like
Yeah.
there being bumper stickers with like Barney's head on it and like that
Yes,
style of
yeah.
like yeah. I was just having this conversation over on Shelved by Genre, a podcast I do with Cameron Kunzelman and Michael Lutz, where we
About Barney?
yeah about Barney. Well, no, about the fact
Even
that
killing him.
that like early 2000s through like the 2000s were miserable for internet culture. That,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
it was so bad online. All the memes of that era, all the like good guy Steve and like impact font, top
Yeah.
text, bottom text shit. And
Yeah.
the like bacon stuff and the like fuck yeah science and like that whole era was
The bacon shit was literally astroturfed too, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh, I believe
I remember
it.
hearing something about that
Oh,
being a
that's
marketing
so
thing.
funny.
Yeah.
That's so. Of course it was. Of course it was.
Yeah.
Why would it not have been? Of course it was. Where am I going? J7. Where? What? Oh yeah, probably to the river. That makes sense. But it was all so bad, and I think the Kill Barney stuff was like tied to that in some way. Like that's
Yeah,
the same sort
yeah.
of vibe.
It's the bridge between that and the like Fox News actually Mr. Rogers was bad.
Right. And I'm not saying that I was above all of it. I certainly was very. I
I was
loved.
7, so I just was not. I was
Yeah.
Okay, I was
I was
a little
too young.
older. I think I'm the oldest one in this call, and very much was like 13 years old, ordering nihilist brand gum from the internet that
my
didn't taste like anything.
Oh yeah.
That era.
You're just ordering raw gum base.
Yeah. Because I thought it was funny.
But it's funny. Yeah,
it's
you get
funny.
this little
It is
tin.
Yeah.
You might not get it. You might not be.
And then you
Chewing
can
this
offer it to
wearing
someone
mine.
and they'll be like, "What's up with this?" And you'd be like, "It's nihilist,
Nihilist gum.
I'm a
And then-
philosophy major."
Yeah, I
When they
wasn't.
ask you what's on your T-shirt, you'd say the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
That's yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shit. I was not a Flying Spaghetti Monster guy, thankfully.
No.
I thankfully
God,
My dad is
dodged the
unfortunately
new
currently a
atheism.
flying spaghetti monster.
Oh my god.
Currently.
I do.
Yeah,
I have a
he-
vivid memory. Sorry, wait, Janine.
Please continue.
I was just he had a flying spaghetti monster like vinyl decal for his car, but
Oh my
because it was on the outside, he kept
God.
scratching it with his ice scraper. So one of his Christmas presents for me was I made him one with my cryptic on the inside of
That's
the car
very
window.
cute.
That is
But then he applied it wrong.
outside.
So,
no,
so
is it
right now it just
facing
says
inward?
S. Now it just says SM, and I have to print out a new F for him.
Okay, yeah, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, we'll drink to that.
Good gig if you can get it, pal.
One of my worst memories is being at the Providence Mall, and I think we were there to see a movie. We were playing Munchkin at one of the
hell
tables
yeah.
in the food court,
Yeah.
waiting to see a movie.
Munchkin
and
is in this vibe also. Broadly.
Absolutely.
It is. And this is probably 20. This is either 2009 to 2011. I don't know where, but someone like came up and was like talking religious stuff or whatever, and one of my friends decided, I'm going to turn this into a flying spaghetti monster thing.
Oh boy.
And I just sort of remember everyone sort of slowly slinking away as this conversation kept going on, and just being like, this is the worst thing I've ever been a part of in my life.
Oh, buddy.
What a dark time.
It was, you know, there are worse things. There are many ways in which we are in worse times now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But, whew,
But also, I remember almost the day that I logged into YouTube and realized all of the funny atheists I followed there were now talking about feminism.
Yep.
and not in the way you're hoping, chat.
Right. The
No.
opposite way.
No, the opposite way.
Yeah, it was tough. It's weird because it's like the floor for memes has gotten much lower and the ceiling has slightly raised.
I think the ceiling genuinely
is much higher,
way
but the floor
higher.
is much lower
Yes.
too.
Yes, the
Yeah,
floor
Like,
is
instead of
lower.
just being boring, it's like
Right.
terrible or really funny.
Right. Sorry.
How we feel about the Haktua girl?
This is the
I don't
thing.
feel anything about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how I
No,
feel.
It's
I
the
don't know
me too.
how
I
feel.
heard people
thing that
talking
anything
about
I
it,
don't understand.
and then I like looked it up, and I was like, okay, and
Yeah, it's
When
so nothing.
I think I've said this before on a stream, but when I saw it was trending, I thought it was a new WWE wrestler who debuted. I was like, oh, cool, that's a name, I guess. Sure, NXT
Yeah.
star Hawk Tua.
That's funny.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. I don't think that it was wrong to say. I don't think that it
Right,
sucked.
right.
But
No,
everyone's like outrageous enjoyment of it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
I saw a compelling case made. I forget by who. I want to say some like a YouTube video essayist.
Yeah.
I apologize for not remembering who. But it might have been Jarvis. I think it was like Jarvis Johnson and Jordan Adika made a case for like the reason this hit for people is that there are just a lot of people out there who still don't know that like women can talk about sex in a
Yep.
way that's like
Right.
gross and funny.
Yeah.
So it's just like, whoa, she said a thing that
Yeah.
a guy should say.
Yeah,
Like, you know, that kind of.
It's
like,
straight people comedy.
yeah.
Yes.
But it feels like straight people comedy from 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think it is going to. I think Haktua is the funniest thing of the year for people who fit in the same demographic as Elon Musk.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
That's
Brutal.
rough. That's bad.
Brutal. Not wrong.
No, not wrong at all.
Yeah.
Just
Not
Doesn't
wrong.
help that they don't make old schools anymore.
The movie you're describing here, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people have no art to consume anymore. It's dead. It's a dead medium.
Oh.
So they're just scrounging.
Brutal.
They're digging in the desert for Haktuas.
like pigs snuffling for truffles.
The margin for error says the margin for error. The margin of error,
Of.
not the margin info error, which is what I said first.
Oh.
Says
Marge, info error.
I revealed myself to just be a chat GPT client in this moment and start hallucinating information. Hawk Tuah Girl is definitely a one-off joke in an American Pie spinoff no one watched. Like 100%.
Yeah.
To the degree that I wouldn't doubt that that's literally true, that there's something exactly like that in some late era American Pie spinoff that no one watched.
Yeah. Zero doubt in my mind about that.
It's just also like a reflection of how things can spin totally out of control.
Yeah.
And it's like it just feels like people aren't actually reacting to the Hawk Tuah thing, but are reacting to that it's become a big thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like hard to know that when people are talking about it, they're really actually talking about it.
Yeah. Anyone in chat? No. Yeah, medium dragon. I would love a hint. Do I have to go down somewhere else on this river? Do I have to go back into that dungeon? Can I not
a hint about the
see it?
game.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Probably. Oh yeah. Yes. A hint about the game.
Yeah.
Oh, aha. I see. Oh, it's on the southern side of this stupid river. I see. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Austin, I don't want to alarm you, but I think your zebra is sick.
I hate this thing. I really don't like it, and it's the
How
only
it looks
mount I
or its
have.
personality.
Oh, I have one of these in 14, but its face is less disgusting.
Its face is so gross.
I kind of like it.
Reminds me of one of those like 3-flavor rocket pops.
I think the nose would be so slobbery and yucky.
I don't think it would be slobbery. I just think it would be like,
I would love to get a
I don't know,
chocobo.
like weepy.
Exactly. This is what I
Like,
mean. Yes,
like,
always
like
wet.
a burn.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I can get a different one on the log. Yeah, I've seen what the other ones are on the login, Moogle. I don't know that I love them either. I'll be honest. I just want a chocobo, and I know, or as I heard a YouTuber say the other day, chocobo, which made me think, am I saying it wrong? Have I been saying it? Yeah, Dr. Jacoby. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Oh, Dr. Chocobo wants to meet Laura in the park.
Oh, Lord.
God, that's a real commitment to self-interrogation, Austin. If someone said Jacobo, my immediate thought would be like, this fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's my immediate
I've never even
reaction.
played one of these games. I know that's not how you say it.
Keith, I live in a constant state of, what did you say, self-interrogation?
Self-interrogation.
Yeah, that's the welcome to the brain, bud. Is this all the time? It's always like this for me.
That's real.
Is this thing that I've been doing for 20 years wrong? Maybe. Could be.
I think I don't disagree. But I just think I have a higher bar than Jacobo.
I realize,
for
like,
me,
have I heard someone?
I said it wrong for a long time before. I don't know. Before I started watching video game internet media and started actually hearing other people say the word.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I said chocobo, or I think.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah.
But no, sorry, no, I said chocobo.
You said
that
chocobo.
was like
yeah,
chocolate.
like chocolate. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Chocolate chocobo.
I did get it.
And then heard chocobo, and I was like, what the fuck? Why would it be that?
Right.
And then the answer is because Japanese, because that's.
But even there, it's the thing of, like, we were talking about this last night, Janine, where it's like, is that how I would say it in Japanese? Because I'm so bad at the thing in Japanese.
Well, that's how you would say the cho, at least.
The cho would be cho. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cho,
And not
ko,
cha.
and bo for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm always so bad
The
in
emphasis
Japanese.
is the
on
thing.
the thing of Japanese words don't have emphasis. You don't put emphasis,
Yeah.
or this is how it was taught to me in Japanese class.
Typically.
Right, exactly. But I always fuck that up. I always have. I tried to do better at it. I never really did better at it. Yeah. Is there another
I've
word?
definitely heard people say that I don't speak Japanese at all, but I've definitely heard people who teach Japanese be like, teaching people that there's no emphasis in Japanese is basically not true. It's sort of like a foot in your door thing to get people to stop saying like Naruto.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
When like,
But I wasn't saying Naruto.
well, a lot of people were and still are.
Yeah. More and more every day.
Yeah, so it's like you get closer by just saying like Naruto, but it's Naruto. The emphasis is on the first syllable.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of that clip of that British newscaster talking about pocket monsters and Pochaco.
God.
Chuko. Something
Brachaco,
like that.
the monster every child loves.
Pachuco.
Pachuco. Pocket monsters.
Talking about Muzzy?
What?
Who?
What?
Talking about Muzzy.
We are not talking about Muzzy.
What'd you call me?
The monster you can love, Muzzy?
Oh.
Teach you French?
Oh, Muzzy. Oh yeah, Muzzy.
Teach you French?
You don't.
me French?
Did you not get?
Huh?
Did you not get? You
Do the
didn't get.
Canadians not know about Muzzy?
I bet Janine didn't get Muzzy because Janine
We
lived
had
in
actual French cartoons.
Muzzy.
Yeah.
Okay, now
we
wait
had
a
the
second.
pineapple.
You do
Yeah,
have
we
the
had
pineapple.
Téléfrançais. We
Yeah.
had
If
the
you
ones
go-
with the raccoons and the pink guys.
You're telling me you didn't
Sure.
have this guy I'm about to link you from thehero.fandom.com?
Of course. One
Oh,
of the
Muzzy's a hero?
No, he's
Well,
a
yeah.
he's a do-gooder.
Well, he's not on the villain wiki,
Yeah,
so
exactly. He's a do-gooder. Apparently, the UK had Muzzy. We were getting hand-me-down
Yeah, we were
Muzzy.
getting imported Muzzy, yeah.
Yeah,
Muzzy's cute.
Muzzy's cute. You should
he's
look
a
up
do-gooder,
Muzzy
apparently.
commercials.
Fine. He eats parking meters.
Yeah.
Shout outs. Now that's
Yeah.
praxis.
Yeah.
Proletarian hero
Why?
Muzzy.
That's right.
Also,
He's-
why did
he's
they
really-
name him
he's-
something that's like not really
Originally it was called Cool
French
Hand Muzzy.
at all?
How would you say Muzzy
What?
in French? He was
Cool
called
Hand
what?
Muzzy.
What was he called?
Cool Hand Muzzy?
Cool Hand Muzzy. I see. I don't.
French doesn't really have a. I'm trying to
Cool
think
Hand
of
Luke,
like
that old movie
French.
where the guy
Yeah, I know
arrested
Cool
for
Hand
beating.
Luke.
Okay.
Oh.
He's parking
'cause
meters.
he's right. You're
I'm
right.
trying
sure.
to think of like French words where the Y is used. And
Great question.
I can't think of. I know the letter exists in French, but I'm like, where have I
Sevicus
seen?
wants to trade with me. Sure, Sevicus, what's good?
Because usually when you would see a Y,
Yacht.
it's like French words, Keith. French words.
Yacht is a French word.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
for the almonds.
Is it real French or is it like an English word that's been adopted into French? Because that
It's a
doesn't
real
make
French
wise.
word. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure French is, or yacht is a real French word.
I don't know that CHT is a native French consonant combination.
I don't know. I can't look. I can only tell you what I think.
Okay, that's fair.
Does everybody know why Sevicus gave me almonds? Is Sevicus in the chat with us now?
Cyanide.
Yeah, I bet. The gatekeeper says Sevicus will duplicate all your rare items, Austin. You just have to give them all to him. Very weird. All right, let me trade. Did I not do this right? Let me see. Trade this tier with.
Oh right, okay. So of course the main thing. So I'm looking at this list of.
It's not working.
I'm looking at this list of French words with Y in it. Most of them are imported from other languages.
Ah, sure.
But there is a really important one, which is just E as the.
Yeah,
Is it an article? I don't remember what the fucking pronoun. Nous y sommes allés l'été dernier. We went there last summer. It's like a kind of bridging pronoun, I guess you could say.
We got pronouns for bridges now? Come on, what are we doing here? Sorry. Sorry.
But like
I'm
other
allowed.
stuff in here
You're
is
allowed.
like also you like singular, a singular version of wait, that's not how I thought you spelled that. I thought O was spelled with an O. I guess not.
Oh,
Man,
shout out to
what?
Sevicus. I see.
Wait. Is there just two ways to spell it?
Use the plural. So someone in chat with the Y.
Oh, okay, right. Oh man,
wait,
that's
what?
bullshit. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah. The French for I singular is OEIL. French for I plural is YEUX. There's
Yeah.
only one letter in common there.
Oh.
That's
French sucks.
nasty.
Damn.
I love French.
Okay, well, I'm getting mixed messages.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah. Anyway, that name Muzzy doesn't make sense as a name in French to me.
Not accepting trade.
I forgot that Muzzy is how we got on here.
That is how we got
Yeah.
here. Mm-hmm. What am I fucking up here?
Yeah, the weird thing about Muzzy is that Muzzy originally was to teach English as a second language, and then was reused to teach French and other languages to English speakers, and then brought from the UK to America to teach kids French. And he eats parking meters.
Nice.
Get the stone. He just gives
I
me
just had to allow a chat message that says I hate French.
Wow.
I got the little invisible mod chat that says friends at the table used, add permitted term, I hate French. It's very funny.
Oh, that's very funny. Chat.
Hey, now we can always say that.
Now we can always say that. We can all say I hate
Yeah.
French.
I hate French is now protected speech on Friends at the Table.
Lord.
Oh, actually, they got it again.
It's not, damn it.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Well, we haven't added it. To
Wow,
the
we have to add. We have to
list.
keep.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh
not
my
working.
god.
Keep having to add these.
It's not working. It's not working, just like I'm not being allowed to give this guy his stupid gem. People are now saying it.
Hey, Austin,
I had
executing
to
logout in
add all
20
that.
seconds is what your game says?
Yeah, I know. I'm doing this on purpose.
Okay.
I'm going to try to log out
okay.
and log back in to see if it will fix the fact that I can't trade this guy this thing.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, you're good. You're good.
Dazzle with Prep says, I hate French bridges. I didn't know there was another Bridges brother.
Really good.
There's a fourth Bridges? I thought Bo was the French Bridges.
Shut the fuck up. I do not like French, says somebody. Woollawally.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to trade this guy this gem one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna... Oh, new challenge. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna call it here. Because it seems to be bugged, and I found a internet post from 2018, someone running into the same problem, and that might mean I have to go investigate some shit. It seems like I'm gonna have to do that, so... Yeah, I did just talk to him a bunch of times. He just says this shit over and over again. He just keeps saying, I'm not gonna ask you for payment. Don't worry about it. He did. He specifically asked for... Well, he specifically asked for... What he said was... God, and if maybe I fucked up. Let's see.
There's a blue-hued gem.
Yeah, he
that
said a
is
blue-
common.
Yeah,
in the
near the bank of a
Midlands,
certain...
but-
Yeah, to
certain
kill his
river.
mother with.
To kill his
Right.
mother
To
with.
kill
That was
his mother with.
definitely
It's a
what he
bashing
said.
gem.
Yeah. Exactly. The other ones, I'm looking at what the other ones are. The other ones are a reddish, a gem as red as blood and found in the land of geysers. He didn't say that. And he didn't say...
He said blue because I made a cyanide joke.
You did. Exactly.
And that's why.
And the other one is a pinch of golden sand. And he definitely didn't say that either. So
No.
I've gotten the thing that he asked for. Apparently I need to
Gatekeeper says, aren't you
wait.
supposed to give it to his mom? I don't think we know where his mom is.
No.
I think he's the messenger. He's the mom go-between.
He's the mom.
Absolutely not supposed to give it to his mom.
Are you sure?
Well, he avoids, he has deniability if we do it, so actually.
So
I
maybe
think-
just wait a
I think
game
that's part of the
day
quest.
or until Japanese midnight. Yeah. That seems likely. That seems possible here. Let's go peek outside. How about that? Let's see what's up with the outside part of this region. Are people here gonna kick my ass if I go out to Alzabi? Where am I? I see. Okay, I have to go west. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop all of the French hate or whatever y'all were doing.
That's fine. I love French.
I've heard different, but, you know.
It's a land of contrasts.
I need to get back into. I don't want to lose my French. My French is atrophying, and it makes me sad.
Oh,
I
my French
lost
is
mine.
fully atrophied. Although it happens once a week that I'll see something written in French and I just read it and I'm like, how did I do that?
They are not
I
gonna
can't
let
write
you.
French, but I can read it. It's like a phantom limb but in my brain.
Yeah.
The section the song goes.
Yeah, the music has all been really good.
Yeah, it really is. I'm loving it.
I really like speaking French. It's a very fun language to speak. It just feels good. I don't know.
It's very
Ooh, little
round.
bass.
Yeah, it's very round language.
goose egg language.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm kidding. I love it.
Yeah, getting mixed messages once again.
Over and over. Rebecca says, hot take, but Final Fantasy XIV really fucked up when they added distorted electric guitars to the music stable. I think if you're gonna add it, you just have to be very restrained. You gotta use it where it counts, you know? And it might be too much at this point. Yeah, Venom says, Venomin says, this has distorted electric guitars. It's like, yeah, I bet it does, and I bet they rip. Did I not buy a map for wherever the fuck I am now? Apparently
Or is
not.
it rare enough that it's not in the stable?
Maybe. I did buy a map. Good. Phew.
Fog Foliate says, I'm pro French tacos. I think it's the perfect junk food. What is a French taco?
French taco?
Is it a baguette full of shrimp or something?
I was gonna say, a baguette full of shrimp and cheese.
Butter.
It's brie and butter, bread dipped in red wine.
I'm making such a face right now.
Sai says, I get what you mean, but on the other hand, Dynasty Warriors uses zero restraint and that shit bangs. Yeah, but the whole experience is different. That's a game about... First of all, it does use restraint because there's lots of music in between, battles where instead of being, all the way guitars 100%, they're at, 80% instead, and that's, a little restraint. And then you're killing 1,000 dudes per battle or whatever. It's a different vibe.
Hang on, I gotta read this.
Yeah,
French
please.
tacos.
A French tacos, taco français, or commonly tacos, or matelas, which is French for mattress, is a fast food dish which usually consists of a flour tortilla grilled or folded around a filling of French fries, cheese, and meat, among other deli ingredients.
what?
It looks delicious. It looks so good.
It seems kind of like a
This is
poutine taco,
It does look like a poutine taco.
but they call it a mattress.
What's in there? Sorry, reading me what's in here
French
again?
fries, cheese, and meat.
This is also, well, that's
various
also
types
a
of meat,
gyro.
chicken,
Kinda like a
turkey, or
gyro,
beef
yeah.
in the form of mince, escalope.
Yeah, this is a miro.
Chicken
A miro.
nuggets,
Jesus
doner
Christ.
kebab,
This
cordon
is a
bleu.
gyro.
Oh no, Austin.
I'm tired.
You've been
I said, I said miro instead of gyro. It happened. It happens, all right?
That's never.
My mom's cat used to be named Miro, so it's just in the...
It happens.
Yeah.
The thing about the French tacos is that you have to call them a French taco in Paris. If you call them a tacotine like they do in the East, they will kick you out of the store.
This is what is
a
the actual
joke
thing?
for maybe one.
What is the actual
There's
name of the
a
pastry?
pain au chocolat.
Right.
Commodore Tucker says I get that.
I get this.
Pain au chocolat. There are regions in France where if you call a pain au chocolat chocolatine,
Chocolatine.
they will get pissed at you.
Yes.
And vice versa.
I've heard kick
it's
you
like
out.
It's heated.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard they will kick you out of the pastry shop.
Try me.
I'd like to see you give that a shot.
Come here, Frenchie.
Damn.
Wow.
That song was cool. I'm gonna go to this other song or this other area that I also don't have a fucking map for, but I want to hear another song. Go to the thickets where apparently there's fishing. Also, I really thought I bought a map for all these places, but I guess I didn't. This place has such good vibes. Yeah, I did not buy a map for this place either.
Some of the environments look really good.
They really do. I think
For a game that looked bad when it released.
well, time has been, I think, very
It smooths the
good to
edges.
this aesthetic. Yes, 100%. You know,
We talk about on Run Button a lot how being 20 years away from the release of a game, it makes all the stuff that made amazing games a little less impressive, and it makes the flaws of games that weren't that good seem easier to forgive, and it ends up being kind of much easier to find interesting things in games that at the time were not really well received.
I think that is at the very least, very close to being exactly how I feel about it. So, I'll bring a Halver. This guy is only very tough instead of whatever. Oh no, it does say incredibly tough. This guy's gonna kill me, but we're right near right near the door, right? So let's put protection on. Let's put. I shouldn't have said it like that. Let's put on shell.
Yeah.
Let's put on stone skin. It's fine.
Are you worried about a little spider?
This guy's gonna kick my ass, Keith.
Why?
You ever played RPG?
Yeah, I guess I have, but he just looks harmless. There's 3 of you.
There's 4 of us. Cornelia there's 5 of us. Cornelia is just gonna sit here and laugh, so she's not really gonna like take part of the fight. But otherwise, let's use bio. Am I too far away? I'm too far away.
All right, I'm gonna see how this fight turns out, and then I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do the
some
same.
dinner.
All right, I need to actually hit the attack button. Yeah, I need to eat food real. See, that took half my health away, Keith. You see? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sit back here and hit him with the water spell.
Are you just into high level of this area?
Yeah, I'm
or
not
is
supposed
this
to be
really
here.
hard?
I am just here to get this new class unlocked. As soon as my tank dies, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Slow this guy. Well, you know, we're chipping away.
I don't see where its health bar is. Oh, it's up there.
It's in the bottom right. It's at the bottom right. We see where it says all. I used to have a plug-in for this also, and got rid of it because it was just hideous. Yeah, I'm posing like mad. That's kind of my whole thing. I was just kind of hitting them poses. What else did I hit him with?
And
here?
missing.
And also missing nonstop. Yeah. What if I do a little? What if I do a little paralyze? Can I paralyze you? I bet I can't paralyze you. Different battle music here. There was the voice.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
It's not actually Allie.
I believed everyone.
It was a computer voice saying unknown blue magic used.
I missed the voice. I thought Allie actually did the call.
No, that would be great.
Oh, hey, it's Muzzy.
Is Muzzy here?
Does it sound like Allie? Is that the thing?
Okay, it's my.
The first time it happened, Janine and I were both like, whoa, is Allie here?
It just sounds like when Allie, it sounds like when we're recording
Yes.
and we're taking a break or something, and maybe we're like talking about some bullshit, and
Allie shows up
Allie
and says,
sits down and unmutes and then like says something softly and
hey
then
guys,
like
what's up?
laughs a little bit and is kind of like turned away from
Exactly.
the microphone.
Exactly. You get it. We're kind of doing all right here. This is not worth doing, this thing we're doing here. And actually, we're not doing all right because I'm looking at it now and I'm almost out of MP. And my refresh is... my refresh is up.
Keep the winning attitude.
Thank you. You're
And
right.
this guy's what, down
70%.
30% health?
Yeah, Yeah, that's a thing, right? Worth saying is... You might have noticed it just says 70 there. That's not how much HP it has left. That's the percentage of HP it has left. Yeah.
Wild.
It
It's
is very
wild
funny.
that it does that.
Yeah, I should have spent that. Where's my cure?
I'll be real. Earlier, when the ocean kraken fucked you up, I saw the number next to its name, and I thought 95 was its level.
Oh, sure.
And then I saw your HP below it, and I was like, oh no, probably not.
Yeah, I
The
can see why.
UI is tiny. It's like,
I sized it up earlier and then regretted it and sized it back down. And like every time I launch it, I kind of like try to feel out a different scale for it. Sorry, my dude is about to fucking die. My tank. It's fine. This is not meant to be a victory anyway. Yep, time to go. Peace. Y'all got this? All right. Bye. Running away.
Spider was tough.
Spider was tough. Got done 59%. I'll look up what level that thing was. The Ot Organ Adderkop.
I've honestly never had trouble with a spider.
You've never had trouble with the spider ever?
In a video game
One
or
hit my whole life.
Damn.
okay.
One hit your whole life. You never. Come on, you never missed.
Keith has never been to the Australia combat zone.
It's true. I've never been to Australia.
65, level 65. I am level 41 or something. So, you know,
A bit of a difference.
bit of a difference.
41?
Yeah, I'm level 41. What about it?
I thought you just started playing this.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I'm good at it. You know how you are with spiders?
Yeah.
I'm like that.
You're good at this, everything but spiders.
Everything but spiders.
Austin gets every level in one go.
That's right. One go. If I'd killed that thing, I would have leveled off of it for sure.
All right, I should run.
All right.
You should run. Thank you so much
Good
for joining
hopping
us. I'm going to try to give this guy this gem, and if it doesn't work, I'll wrap up also. Keith, what should people know about where you are on the internet?
New Media Club Plus came out a couple hours ago. People should go watch that. Media Club Plus has been really good, and it's only been getting better, I think. So,
And we'll continue to only get better.
We'll continue only to
Oh
get
my
better.
god,
It's a great time
to catch up with Media
For
Club
real.
Plus.
Yeah, so if you haven't given it a shot yet, or if you're behind, absolutely go check out Media Club Plus, MediaClub.plus, or your podcast app. Also, if you're subscribed to the Patreon, paid or for free, you're getting those screenshot posts where you can follow along if you're watching along or not. I think that they're fun to scroll through.
Speaking of, by the way,
Sure are.
they are. Speaking of free
It's
things,
so easy to take them. I trimmed down from 350 to 200 today.
What? That
Keith posts an obscene amount of
200
screenshots.
No, he's not posting 200 screenshots.
Oh.
He's taking 200 screenshots and posting like
And posting
40.
one post with 200 screenshots.
Yeah,
in it.
I know what Keith is saying.
200?
Wait, but I've been looking at those. There's not 200 screenshots in there, surely.
You mean total?
There are.
Per episode?
Well, this is the most
Per
they've ever done. It's
podcast
usually
episode.
like 80 to 100.
Sure. Okay.
To be fair,
Oh,
this
I
is
see.
also
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. 204. What the fuck? This is
Yeah.
just a...
There was a lot of like stylish frames in this one.
Yeah, it's an arc finale episode.
It was
the
Used to
arc
be
finale.
expected.
I now understand when you originally started posting screenshots, you were posting them just to the episode page
Yes.
on Libsyn, which is what
And
we use.
there was a dozen.
Was it only a dozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I massively scaled up when it started being Patreon.
I see. Okay, because they emailed us and were like, you have to stop posting images.
Yes, that is still crazy that they did that.
Well, and I was
That's
like, why
so
did
funny.
why did they do that? Because like I post images on AMCA all the time, but I guess I only post like 2 or 3. So
This is so funny. So I'm like glancing here. The first one I think that went up on Patreon, 42
Whoa.
images. Second one, 26.
I can
Third,
explain
40.
this too.
Next, 39. And one of them's not even several of them aren't even of the show. Just pictures of Beetleborgs in here.
And we listen.
There's
That's
going to be a
important,
line
though.
of
That's important.
demarcation.
Yeah. Then there's 48, 17, 85,
Yeah, that's the line.
85.
48 again, 109,
Damn.
Yep.
105,
Yep.
87,
105.
Yep.
162,
Yep.
119,
Cool.
Yep.
185, and then 204.
I'll
So it's
tell you
been
what
steadily
happened.
climbing.
I'll tell you what happened.
Hey, listen, if you don't have access to streaming Hunter x Hunter, no problem, we got you.
Yeah.
So first of all,
check out our
single time.
slideshow.
people listen but don't watch the show. That's the one thing.
That is true.
That is true. I
realize.
agree with this. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And I think that those people are happy to swipe through images, despite not watching the show.
It's
The
funny.
other thing that happened was I looked up what the shortcut is in VLC to take a screenshot.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, wow.
I believe you brought that up.
Yeah.
Either before or during.
all
our
you have is a
recording.
hammer. You know, everything looks
so
like
my-
a screenshot
my-
to take with a hammer.
The bar, the bar for when to take a screenshot lowered dramatically when I just had to press. I didn't have to pause. I didn't have to time anything. I didn't have to right click. I just pressed Shift S, and it just does it. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I did 150 of these.
Right.
It was arc. I'll rein it in.
Speaking of looking at pictures, though, I do want to leave on one more thing, which is looking at all of the incredible images for the portraits here.
Hey, Carl, soulful babies.
So let's go through. I'm gonna go through these real quick, just so we can see that
my God.
in 2002 through whenever they were updating these, there's 129 pages of images to pick from here as your avatar. You saw before I was a cool dog.
I love that they all got the weed face.
They all got the weed face here through these. What else do we have here? We got Boys and Girls Part 2.
I can tell these are Boys and Girls.
These are Boys and Girls Part 2. Like these sunglasses here.
Oh my God, the top right one.
Top right one. Yep. We'll get away from Boys and Girls pretty quick and get into animals.
Oh my goodness,
Flying
these
squirrel,
are great.
Hamster. Yeah, these are really fun. I like these quite a bit. I like this penguin a lot. This mean panda, angry panda.
Yeah.
Fast food is here. Hamburger.
Oh my God.
Hot dog.
HP 1280.
Fried
MP4.
potato.
Yum, yummy.
Yummy. More fast food here. This cinnamon roll that's all melted and has a knife is very funny.
I love
That's
it.
that guy's mom.
The pretzel's also really cute.
The pretzel's very cute. More fast food, a different burger.
American dog.
Where's American? Oh, American dog. Is that what they call that?
Corn dogs?
That's
crazy.
funny.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess
That's what I'm
corn.
calling them from now on.
This one, the ice cream, where the ice cream is over the head in such a way
that's
that it
really
blocks the
good.
image.
Yeah, why are these ones like closer and menacing?
They're getting closer to us each other. Poison fruits. Oh no, poison fruits.
Oh
I
my
like the poison
goodness.
fruit.
I
Poison fruits
adore
is good.
these.
So far.
They might be my favorite so
I
far.
like that
too.
strawberry.
Weird.
Strawberry's good.
Strawberry doesn't know where the camera is.
I need to
Role-playing.
archive all of these.
Role playing. I looked. I couldn't find them. Maybe archive.org
What's your
has
role?
them.
Nude angel or nude fairy?
Yeah.
Or horse 1 or horse 2?
That's a unicorn and that's a Pegasus. Please, role playing. We're role playing.
Oh, Frankenstein.
The Frankenstein is good. The Wolfman.
Jack Skellington's here.
It's so good.
Oh my God. The other day I saw a little like Jack Skellington keyring thing, but the tag on it said Death Note. It was the Death Note.
Oh wow, that's
really
the
funny.
guy from Berserk. Which guy from Berserk? Which is the guy from Berserk you're looking at?
The fairy?
Oh, the fairy. It's Puck. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
It's Puck from Berserk for sure. I like these Zodiac signs a lot.
Zodiac
These
sign ones are really good.
classy. These are fun.
Blood type one's also really
type
good.
ones are funny. The Aki Gallery. Just some faces. Just some people that you might find in the world.
This
horror
Hotel
show.
Dusk avatars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the Hotel Dusk artist?
It does have Hotel Dusk vibes. You're right. Is that the Hotel Dusk artist?
there's like there's other stuff it's reminding me of too.
Yeah. Horror show is really fun. I like this. So I like
Template Man.
Template Man.
I love Template Man.
Oh, so
I'm
funny.
gonna download all of these,
They're
and
so
if I
good.
suddenly rebrand all my social media icons,
Ancient
you'll understand why.
Invader, Rodent. Tag yourself. I'm Nightmare Watchdog.
I'm the witch.
Yeah. Women. Have you
I'm
heard
also
of them?
Women.
Women. Grind heads.
Grindheads, okay?
Yeah, grind heads. Sea Frog, B Diamond, Pink Pea.
Are these like
Louie.
bootleg Jet Set radios?
Grindheads have huge bootleg Jet Set radio.
Eggman? That's not Eggman.
Feeling like
That's
the black.
not Eggman.
Feeling like the black
Eggman Black.
Eggman.
Why is he saluting like that?
Masks.
It'd be really funny if they brought
creepy.
that guy, they brought Eggman to America, and then over time, people slowly started calling him Dr. Robotnik.
Imagine you're playing Final Fantasy XI by Square Enix, and you get a DM from someone who looks like this.
That's
Absolutely
like very.
not.
That's just
Dot Hack
Kafka.
to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
that
something
is
that would
very
happen in
Dot
Dot
Hack.
that's Harada.
That's Smash Mouth.
That is Harada. Harada is Smash Mouth.
Harada
though.
is Smash Mouth. Now he inherited it. The friend gallery here.
Oh yeah, these are all friends.
These are all friends. This is the guy from Jamiroquai. More friends. Oh, that's Dead Giraffe.
Mimi from Digimon is
Oh, yeah, sure.
up there with Pink Hat.
The pink hat. Yeah, Mimi. Yeah,
I'm sorry, that's Luis.
That's Luis. Let's get it right.
My
Mimi
bad.
from Digimon was the first, I think, female like cartoon character where I sat down and was like, I don't have to identify with the female brunette in a show.
Yeah, she can just be her own thing.
It's an option to not relate to them at all.
Cartoons. Here they are.
Good.
This is the most girl in American cartoon I've ever seen. Right here.
Yeah.
Sally.
Looks like a red-haired June from Kablam.
See, this is, you're totally
I don't know
right.
what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Kablam.
Oh, yeah.
Kablam
Oh, my
was a
God,
Nickelodeon
Kablam.
show. The action
Monsters.
figures. Yeah.
Punchette.
Shout out to Kablam.
Wait, who?
Hunchette up on the top right.
Yeah,
Reaper
sure.
in the bottom right there.
Paddle faces. I thought it said puddle faces.
Oh, the dog's really cute.
Those guys all
Cat
kinda
was
look like
too.
the dog.
Hang.
good.
Keep going.
What's wrong? You don't
Keep
like
going.
dejected animal
land.
Yeah, oh, these are me. Every single
Oh, the
one
Monday
of them.
Bruce energy here is
Yeah,
something.
it's dejected mole, dejected frog, dejected panda, dejected sheep.
Oh no, the koala.
I'm
The
the
baby's
bunny.
dejected too.
The baby
Yeah.
dejected on the back. Yeah.
Well, there's
dejected
two
woman.
dejected girls. Oh,
The
dejected
elephant looks
women,
like
sorry.
it's in pain.
It does. Old school robots.
Oh, pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Dejected old school
Ultimate muscle
robots.
Dejected
characters.
old
These
school
look like
robot.
NFTs.
A
Oh,
little
ouch,
bit.
brutal. What about these? Are these still? Yeah, these also kind
Yeah,
of have. Yeah,
even
okay.
more so.
Soulful babies.
Okay, sure.
Dr. Tom. Tommy.
This is a Cromartie High School bit.
These are all Shenmue NPCs.
Sorry, what is this for?
These are your
This is your
icons.
icon, your avatar.
Oh, okay.
In the Play Online viewer.
Oh, there's the dog.
There's the dog. Hey, Carl.
Hey, Carl.
There's also a police bulldog, which is not. I don't like him. Pirates. This is Leap's crew.
Oh, those look like the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance artist.
It
Might
does
done
have that vibe. Yeah, 100%. They're really fun. Busho, kind of
Also
samurai
very good.
folks. Really fun.
Love the
And then,
texture.
and
hey,
then it's Final Fantasy
of
7,
course.
it's Final Fantasy 8,
Yeah.
it's Final Fantasy 9, it's Final Fantasy 10, it's Final Fantasy 10-2, it's Final Fantasy 11. Now wait a second, these are just the characters.
Uh-huh.
really funny.
Uh-huh.
A lot of pages of this
Tactics.
Game.
Hey,
Tactics Advance.
Oh, that's
Tactics.
serious
Hey.
chocobo.
That's
Wait, was there a serious?
There was a chocobo and there was like,
Oh, this
look
one?
how serious.
That's good.
Steely
Probably-
gaze.
Yeah, I love that Chocobo.
Chocobo's definitely got a knight.
Tactics Advance.
Oh, I love this
Yeah,
Tactics
this
Advance art
design
so
is,
much.
this art is so good.
It's Pete.
It's so
Oh,
good.
they gave Charizard a diploma.
Which one?
Yeah.
Graduate Charizard up there.
Yeah.
Air Guys, a game that's,
Oh my god.
Lord,
what's
what's the- Bless
subtitle?
the Ring?
Bless
Bless the ring.
Something
It's
like
your guys
that.
bless
Yeah.
the ring. Yeah, of course.
Threads of Fate.
God bless the ring. Sorry. God bless the
God
ring.
bless the ring.
Right,
Thank you.
yes.
The Bouncer.
The bouncer.
Vagrant Story.
One of those games I've always wanted to play but never have.
I've played a little Vagrant Story.
Legend of Mana.
Hell yeah.
I'm buttoning through these because these are all available on the internet.
These are-
This is all
yeah.
just classic. Brave Fencer
Brave Fencer
Musashi,
Musashi.
of course. Really fun faces on these characters.
Good swirly glasses on that guy.
Look at these three.
Oh, Chef Julienne, Cook Chiffonade.
and Butcher Chops,
I
I thought
love
it said
that.
butter chops.
and Butter Chops. Everyone's fave.
No, Butter Chops is not that, so we can use that as an NPC
We
name
can use
now.
Butter Chops. That can be ours. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. We'll use butter
These
chops.
little oozers.
Oozers.
These little oozers.
Is that Mewtwo?
That's this right here. That's Mewtwo. Uh-huh. That's Mew
That's
3.
baby Mewtwo.
Baby Mewtwo. Not Mew. Not
Dejected
Mew.
Mew.
No.
Dejected.
Baby is in Dragon Ball GT baby Mewtwo.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
Front
yeah.
Mission 3. Just some mech pilot guys.
Yeah, why not?
Normal faces. Yep.
Was Information 3 come out around this time too? Or am I misremembering?
Yeah, it was definitely in the
Yeah.
late. It was a PS1
was a
game. so
PS2.
late
Oh, no,
90s.
okay.
Yeah, it was a PS1 one. Front
okay,
Mission
I think I'm thinking of
4 was the
4
4 and
then.
5 were both PS2 games. Yeah, so just wanted to show that off because
That was so cool.
important. I think I'm going to change from Hey Carl to one of the dejected animals. I think.
Yeah, thank you for showing all these off now, because when the stream's up, I can just screen cap
Screen cap all of the ones that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I gotta be. I like dejected
Oh, that
sheep
cat
a
holding his
lot.
little tummy.
Yeah, that's sad. I'm gonna be dejected penguin.
Oh,
though.
the
I think
penguin's
that's
very
where-
sad.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, there we go. That's yeah. Please save.
He got them butt eyes.
I have a plug real quick before I go.
Please do another plug.
Run button. We finished Metal Gear Solid 3. It's currently uploading. There's 15 episodes up, I think. And there's probably going to be 3 or 4 more before we end. And we've started, but have not yet posted, Let's Play 20 Years of Sonic Remastered Edition.
Wow. Are you
We've
do-
already recorded
Wow.
through about half of Sonic CD.
That's a big deal.
That stuff is on contentburger.biz for patrons. The stream archives are up, but we'll start posting those sometime this week
That's very exciting to
on
me.
YouTube. So this is a great time to go watch a bunch of Run Button, and go to contentburger.biz.
Shout outs to contentburger.biz. Shout outs to friends of the table.cash. I'm very excited for Sonic Remastered. That sounds fantastic to me. Cool. Well,
Such a funny idea.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me for hanging out while playing Final Fantasy XI, which has got very loud again. I forgot that it does this.
I always
Very
think it's the
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars theme.
It
Yeah.
has a very Star
Every
Wars
time.
theme. It
It's
has
like
a
what
very
if Star Wars was
theme mode.
infected by Back to the Future?
Sorry, I just wanted to end on this actual thing, which is
Oh!
the character creation begins
Oh
like
my
this.
god, that's so funny.
That's it. All right.
Why are you doing all that?
I don't know why. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope everyone has a good time.
New newsletter post on the Patreon.
That's
to
right.
Catch up on stuff from last week.
And that's
New
it.
Media Club was mentioned
New Media
already.
Club Plus was mentioned. I have to edit the episode. Allie's on vacation, so look forward to a new friend at the table on Thursday. Farewell. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.